roses, icebergs and colours, and they're only $21.99 because they're bare rooted. That's right, they're fresh from the field. Last week they were growing in the fields in Adelaide. They've been dug up, the dirt's been shaken off, and they've been shipped over here, and they're being sold for a fraction of the price of the potted ones. Down at your local big hardware stores, the potted ones are $62, but here they're $21.99. So $21.99 for bare rooted standard roses. Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now, tap the link and let's go. People often ask me if I get upset if they buy plants or book garden designs at other nurseries. And my answer is absolutely not. You're free to go to whatever nursery you want. Just kidding. We've got thousands of plants and a good garden design centre, so you better come to Hello Hello. Wow.
I just want to say it is phenomenal. Amazing. Awesome surprise.
And that's what we do. When people spend over $300, everybody gets a free weeping cherry. It's a $100 weeping cherry. What do you reckon?
It is the most unexpected surprise.
Yes, very good.
Yeah, I like it.
It's been absolutely fantastic.
Thanks, Hello Hello Plants.
That is amazing.
Thanks, Chris.
It's beautiful. Thank you so much.
Yay! The free weeping cherries are on me. Hi, we just got 2 boxes of bare rooted strawberries this morning. If kids come in and buy them during the school holidays, they can get them for just 99 cents each. Ask Mickey to film a video for this. Mickey, can you film a video?
Okay.
Start by filming the 2 boxes of strawberries first, then get one of the boys to bring them up to the front of the nursery. Make sure he looks happy and excited while carrying the strawberries, and set up a nice display somewhere near the entrance. Remember to mention that these are red gauntlet strawberries, the ones the professionals use. They produce large juicy fruit and have lovely sweet flavour. Also, design an A-frame sign and put it out the front so everyone walking past knows about the promotion. Don't forget to get some close-up shots of the bare rooted plants as well. I want people to see how healthy the roots are. These strawberries are fast growing, have a long fruiting season, and if planted now they should start producing fruit around September. And at the end of the video, get a staff member to stand beside the A-frame sign and mention the promotion again, that kids can grab a bare rooted strawberry for just 99 cents. Make sure the staff member is smiling when delivering a message. Alright, I think that's about it. Thanks. When it comes to bare rooting, I like it long and hard. And here it is, weeping cherries, 1.8 metres long with beautiful hard trunks. This is what you've been waiting for. You've been waiting for weeping cherries to get bare rooted, because in the summer, a big weeping cherry like this is $200 or $300 in a big pot. But right now, bare rooted, they're only $99. You can choose white ones, pink ones, falling snow, your favourite weeping cherries. We've got hundreds of them here, so come here, choose yourself some beautiful weeping cherries and get bare rooted, long and hard. Bare rooted weeping cherries on now, $99. Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now, tap the link and let's go.
We are looking for azaleas, and if we might find some bargain while we're here, hopefully.
Today I'm looking for some bougainvilleas of different colours, so I'm going to get one of them and then maybe look at some large pots.
We think it's good for us. We like how good they look, like healthy plants, and everything looks good here, so yeah.
Well, as soon as I walked in, I realised it is huge and it's a lot bigger than I remember, or what it looks like from the front. And I think that's good that you can just get lost in the pathways. It just provides the most natural experience, I think.
Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now, tap the link and let's go.
I just wanna get your attention, babe. Been looking at that backyard every day. Got a plan that'll make the whole street stare, but only if you're brave enough to go there. No need to call, no need to wait too long. Just send a message and we'll come along. We'll bring the trees, the flowers in the sky. Turn that empty space into your paradise.
I do. And not only that, I can do an economical, original, beautiful garden design. In fact, you should check out our $299 garden design package, where you get $300 worth of plants, a $100 feature tree, and a 45-minute garden design consultation, which will set you up with a beautiful garden. So book now.
All I wanna hear is you say Chris is here, here for me. Chris is here.
This school holidays, we got 99-cent strawberries for the kids.
Wow, only 99 cents for kids only. Wow, Mom, I want this. Grab the strawberry and put it in the bag. 99 cents for kids.
What we've got here are bare-rooted trees, and there's all sorts of bare-rooted roses, fruit trees, all sorts of box, all sorts of things that we sell during the winter time, and it's a time when you can get your plants economically and it's easy to transport them. And hello, we have our own special way of wrapping them up. And what we do is we spread out a bit of plastic like this. You put out a nice little bit of potting mix like that. We use moist potting mix, and that potting mix you can use when you plant. You can just tip that into the hole. Some people use sawdust, but I like to use potting mix because it's kinder to the roots, and also it's something that people can use afterwards to help plant their plant. You need a little bit of water, a little splash of water. The trick to doing this is we want to keep the roots moist, and if you do it properly, they'll last in this wrap for a month or two. If you wrap them up tightly instead of putting them in a bag, you could keep the roots moist for a long time. So that's what I do. I do it nice and tight like that. And what's interesting about this, here you've got 4 6-foot birches. They're going to be very easy for the client to take home. You'll be able to fit these into a sedan car. In this wrap, they'll be right for a couple of weeks. And I'm just going to just keep it nice and secure. Let's put one more tie down here. Now that's got plenty of moist soil compacted around it, and put that in a cool shady spot. It'll be right for weeks and weeks and weeks before you have to plant it. And that's how we send out all of our bare-rooted plants at Hello. Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now, tap the link and let's go. Why are you hunting down a heavy trolley, loading it up, pushing it all the way out to your car and lifting it out again just to pay $15 or $18 a bag? That's the old way. Forget the old way. Get the best premium potting mix in the cheapest bag straight in the boot of your car.
3 bags, please.
Of course.
That's easy. 3 bags straight in the boot. Our top quality premium potting mix has millions of dollars invested in the infrastructure and technology. Great for your garden. That's easy. Off you go. Too many plants means too much mix. See you at Hello. Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now, tap the link and let's go. I've got thousands of standard roses, icebergs and colours, and they're only $21.99 because they're bare-rooted. That's right, they're fresh from the field. Last week they were growing in the fields in Adelaide. They've been dug up, the dirt's been shaken off, and they've been shipped over here, and they're being sold for a fraction of the price of the potted ones. Down at your local big hardware stores, the potted ones are $62, but here they're $21.99. So $21.99 for bare-rooted standard roses. Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now, tap the link and let's go. People often ask me if I get upset if they buy plants or book garden designs at other nurseries. And my answer is absolutely not. You're free to go to whatever nursery you want. Just kidding. We've got thousands of plants and a good garden design centre, so you better come to Hello.
Wow.
I just want to say it is phenomenal. It's amazing. Awesome surprise.
And that's what we do. When people spend over $300, everybody gets a free weeping cherry. It's a $100 weeping cherry. What do you reckon?
It is the most unexpected surprise.
Yes, very good.
Yeah, I like it.
It's been absolutely fantastic.
Thanks, hello plants.
That is amazing.
Thanks, Chris.
Thank
Beautiful.
you very much.
Thank you so much.
Yay! The free weeping cherries are on me. Hi, we just got 2 boxes of bare-rooted strawberries this morning. If kids come in and buy them during the school holidays, they can get them for just 99 cents each. Ask Mickey to film a video for this. Mickey, can you film a video?
Okay.
Start by filming the 2 boxes of strawberries first, then get one of the boys to bring them up to the front of the nursery. Make sure he looks happy and excited while carrying the strawberries, and set up a nice display somewhere near the entrance. Remember to mention that these are red gauntlet strawberries, the ones the professionals use. They produce large juicy fruit and have lovely sweet flavour. Also, design an A-frame sign and put it out the front so everyone walking past knows about the promotion. Don't forget to get some close-up shots of the bare-rooted plants as well. I want people to see how healthy the roots are. These strawberries are fast growing, have a long fruiting season, and if planted now they should start producing fruit around September. And at the end of the video, get a staff member to stand beside the A-frame sign and mention the promotion again, that kids can grab a bare-rooted strawberry for just 99 cents. Make sure the staff member is smiling when delivering a message. Alright, I think that's about it. Thanks. When it comes to bare rooting, I like it long and hard. And here it is, weeping cherries, 1.8 metres long with beautiful hard trunks. This is what you've been waiting for. You've been waiting for weeping cherries to get bare rooted, because in the summer, a big weeping cherry like this is $200 or $300 in a big pot. But right now, bare rooted, they're only $99. You can choose white ones, pink ones, falling snow, your favourite weeping cherries. We've got hundreds of them here, so come here, choose yourself some beautiful weeping cherries and get bare rooted, long and hard. Bare rooted weeping cherries on now, $99. Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now, tap the link and let's go.
We are looking for azaleas, and if we might find some bargain while we're here, hopefully.
Today I'm looking for some bougainvilleas of different colours, so I'm going to get one of them and then maybe look at some large pots.
We think it's good for us. We like they look like healthy plants and everything looks good here, so yeah.
Well, as soon as I walked in, I realised it is huge and it's a lot bigger than I remember or what it looks like from the front. And I think that's good that you can just get lost in the pathways. It just provides the most natural experience, I think.
Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now, tap the link and let's go.
I just wanna get your attention, babe. Been looking at that backyard every day. Got a plan that'll make the whole street stare, but only if you're brave enough to go there. No need to call, no need to wait too long. Just send a message and we'll come along. We'll bring the trees, the flowers in the sky. Turn that empty space into your paradise.
I do. And not only that, I can do an economical, original, beautiful garden design. In fact, you should check out our $299 garden design package, where you get $300 worth of plants, a $100 feature tree, and a 45-minute garden design consultation, which will set you up with a beautiful garden. So book now.
All I wanna hear is you say Chris is here for me. Chris is here.
This school holidays, we got 99-cent strawberries for the kids.
Wow, only 99 cents for kids only. Wow, I want this. Grab the strawberry and put it in the bag. 99 cents for kids.
What we've got here are bare-rooted trees, and there's all sorts of bare-rooted roses, fruit trees, all sorts of all sorts of things that we sell during the winter time, and it's a time when you can get your plants economically and it's easy to transport them. And hello, we have our own special way of wrapping them up. And what we do is we spread out a bit of plastic like this. You put out a nice little bit of potting mix like that. We use moist potting mix, and that potting mix you can use when you plant. You can just tip that into the hole. Some people use sawdust, but I like to use potting mix because it's kinder to the roots, and also it's something that people can then use afterwards to help plant their plant. You need a little bit of water, a little splash of water. The trick to doing this is we want to keep the roots moist, and if you do it properly, they'll last in this wrap for a month or two. If you wrap them up tightly instead of putting them in a bag, you could keep the roots moist for a long time. So that's what I do. I do it nice and tight like that. And what's interesting about this, here you've got 4 6-foot birches. They're going to be very easy for the client to take home. You'll be able to fit these into a sedan car. In this wrap, they'll be right for a couple of weeks. And I'm just going to just keep it nice and secure. Let's put one more tie down here. Now that's got plenty of moist soil compacted around it, and put that in a cool shady spot. It'll be right for weeks and weeks and weeks before you have to plant it. And that's how we send out all of our bare-rooted plants in Hello. Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now, tap the link and let's go. Why are you hunting down a heavy trolley, loading it up, pushing it all the way out to your car and lifting it out again just to pay $15 or $18 a bag? That's the old way. Forget the old way. Get the best premium potting mix in the cheapest bag straight in the boot of your car.
3 bags, please.
Of course.
That's easy. 3 bags straight in the boot. Our top quality premium potting mix has millions of dollars invested in the infrastructure and technology. Great for your garden. That's easy. Off you go. Too many. Hello. Welcome to our too many plant sale and auction, our live auction. We've got a live auction today, and what we've got is this beautiful red stem Senkaki maple. Have a look at those, and what it is, a lot of maples just have, this is a Japanese maple, and a lot of maples just have like ordinary brown stems, so when they lose their leaves in the winter they look pretty boring. But this is a beautiful Senkaki maple, amazing bright red stems all through the winter, and as it gets colder they get more and more brightly red, and then in springtime you've got red stems and pale green foliage, and then as you go into autumn you start to get beautiful oranges and golds and pinks and all beautiful colours in the. So this is a tree that gives you year-round colour, and this particular tree is a $599 Senkaki maple, and basically we're going to put it up for auction, and the reserve is just 10 cents. So if we get one bid over 20 cents, it's on the market. It's somebody's. It's going to be somebody's for some price, and it could go for $300. It could go for $200. It might only go for $100. Maybe it'll only go for 50 or 60 bucks. Who knows? But at any rate, what you've got to do is stick around for that auction. And the auction goes live. When does the auction go live?
Yeah, the auction starts at 12:30 p.m. and we'll show you how to do that on our screens and so forth. So
you bid online. Maximum bid is $10. Minimum bid is 10 cents. And you bid online, and then it goes under the hammer. At what time does it go under the hammer?
150. We'll start going under the hammer to the highest bidder.
Yeah, and if we fixed it so it doesn't tell people that the auction's turned off at one.
I'm not sure. It was doing that.
Yeah, that's what we found out and asked and needed to fix it this week.
I'm sure we can have that not happen.
Yeah, so what happens, it tells people it's finished as soon as the time's
up.
No,
what it is, so there's a timer that counts down to 150. That's when you're meant to present the gavel, and then we start hammering it down.
People who go online at that time actually see that it's finished.
Okay, well, yeah, we can let those viewers know if they're going to, I don't know if they'll still be with us here at the end, but if you are watching the whole way through and you do plan to be involved in the auction, just when it gets to the timer gone doesn't mean it's over yet. It's only over until Chris does his 3 strikes of the gavel like a traditional auctioneer.
That's right. So, so basically, the auction really, at the point that it tells you that it's shut down, it's actually when it starts. It's when the real action starts. Is what we do is at 150 we start. We go under that, and that's when you've got to whack in a couple of bids, and we've got a special kind of a machine gun kind of a bid where where you can do, once you've got your name in there, you can bid 10 cents, but you can go 10 cents, 10 cents, 10 cents, 10 cents, 10 cents like that.
That's right. It saves your details, and you can keep bidding on.
And with 10 cents, 10 cents, 10 cents, without going broke, you can stay right on top.
That's right.
Yeah, and the action really starts. It doesn't finish. The computer will tell you it's all finished at 150, but in actual fact it's just getting started.
Yeah, and here's the famous gavel that you'll be using.
Yeah, that's right. So what happens
after 150?
At 150 we're going to take the highest bid and we'll put under the hammer, and we'll see if anybody else bids. And often there's quite a flurry of bids right at the end there, and that's where you've got to be in there, and you've got to be doing your little machine bids and working it so that you're a winner.
That's right. Well, we'll enjoy when that comes around to it. Stick with this, guys, and we'll announce once the auction is live. In the meantime, we're going to look at some of our hottest items in the Tutu Mini Plant sale, so we can get stuck into those.
So we've actually got 78 items today, and we've got lots of nice big bushy plants going nice and cheap, so it's your chance to get something big and bushy and nice and cheap. And what we've done is you'll find that there's trees, there's fruiting plants, there's edibles, there's hedges, there's grasses, there's flowers, there's ground covers, and so we've designed it so that people could you could do a whole garden project. So if you watch this, or you can actually go, you can scan in here, and you can get ahead of me. You can actually see the things that I'm gonna come up with.
Yeah.
So you've got all the items there. Just with it, if you scan this
QR code.
If you scan this QR code, you've got everything. You've got all 78 items at your fingertips. So what you've got to do is you've got to stick with us. You can follow it there, or you can just, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to run you through the 78 items. I'm going to tell you what they're good for, tell you how much money you're saving with each one, and help you put together your garden project. And the other thing is that through most of Victoria we've spent $399 and we've got free delivery. So free delivery through most of Victoria. We've also got some really good bonuses too.
Got some fantastic bonuses when you spend different amounts.
Yeah. Yep. Now the interesting thing, do we have one of those free weeping cherries handy? Oh, we do. Look, there it is there. Look at that. No, it's the bare rooted one. It's the one in the bag there. Yeah. Not that totally rooted one, but a bare rooted one. Yeah, so here we are. So what happens, what you have here is a field grown bare rooted weeping cherry, and if you spend $299 online today, tomorrow, all this week, $299 online, you get free delivery over most of Victoria, right out to Ballarat, Bendigo, Shepparton, Traralgon, all through the suburbs, free delivery. And that's a free weeping cherry, and this is a $99 weeping cherry. Your choice of white or pink, short or tall, white or pink, short or tall, a free weeping cherry and free delivery throughout most of Victoria. What a deal.
All right, let's get stuck into the first few items, and we can tell everybody about our freebies as we go along.
Now, lots of people are planting roses at the moment. We've got our nursery's full of bare-rooted roses starting at $21.99. And what we've done is we put out this rose mix. Now, this is specially formulated for roses, also good for azaleas and other things as well. But your premium rose mix on special from $21.99 to $18.99. So buy a couple. If you're in here buying your standard roses, get a couple of bags of or if you're going online and taking advantage of our super duper online offer, get some of this to go in with your roses. So lots and lots of roses in stock, nice and cheap. Roses have been kind of expensive lately, but right now we've got them standard roses nice and cheap in store.
Yep, and Nick Wabi says, or Nick the Wub says, I brought my husband 2 bay trees and they kept dying. What do they need to survive?
Bay trees like good drainage, so nice loose soils and good drainage, and bay trees love a bit of limestone. They go naturally in what's called an alkaline or limey soil, so mix a little bit of lime in with your bay tree and make sure it's well drained, a little bit of fertiliser, a bit of a drink in summer and you're in business.
Great, and then Ralph says at a clinics for a soft tissue injury.
No, I just got a runny nose from the cold.
All right, we'll try and get a rubbish bin there behind Harry too, so we can not leave those clinics up there.
Yeah, okay.
We have some tissue. Oh, thank you. Okay. Great, we'll get on to that next item. Yeah.
Okay, so now we've got rose and gardenia and azalea mix. So to go, lots of people in buy. This is the time of year you get in and buy your bare rooted roses. And what you can do is you can get not only rose potting mix to mix in the ground or put in a pot when you do your roses, but also you've got a fertiliser, and that fertiliser is also great for gardenias and great for azaleas. And so there we are, rose, gardenia and azalea food, and that is just, it's reduced from $21.99 to $19.99. So specifically, so now you're going to put something in your cupboard specifically for your roses.
All right, check it out, Ultimate Co on the Tutu Mini Plant sale.
Now what we've got here is our premium potting mix. Now it's a 30 litre bag. It's a nice big full bag full of top quality premium potting mix. Beautiful 30 litre bag, and it is, and you chop this open and get into a beautiful, fluffy, healthy, nice smelling potting mix. A nice sweet smell, and it's reduced from $16.99 to $11.99. So $11.99. For this potting mix. But in fact, if you come in on the weekend, if you get it direct off the front of the store from straight off the pallets, $9.99. So $11.99 if you're buying online today. So $11.99, beautiful quality, 30 litre mix, $11.99.
And thank you to Kaz Zach, who says hello and sent 4 roses.
Wow.
Yeah, thank you.
Wow.
And Nick the Wub says thank you.
Nick the what?
Wub. I don't know what it means. And then Ray, hi there, can I grow a snowball viburnum in a pot, please? Asks Ray Wee Hori.
Now what we've got
Chris?
here, what's that?
Hi there, question. Can I grow a snowball viburnum in a pot, please?
Yes, you can. They're a big grower, so you want a nice big pot. We've got a few snowballs out the back here at the moment, but you want a nice big pot for your snowball viburnum. Plenty of water, plenty of fertiliser, and it'd be a wonderful thing there. I love the snowball viburnum. They have beautiful white snowballs in springtime, and they're a wonderful thing, and they flower at quite a young age and they flower quite easily. Now right now, if you've got weeds popping up in your lawn,
there you go.
We've got Roundup for Lawns. Now this is a selective weed killer. You spray it on your weeds and it doesn't kill the lawn, it just kills the weeds. So go out there and get rid of them weeds, like that. Get rid of those weeds by getting your Roundup for Lawns. So Roundup for Lawns, a selective weed killer.
Reese White wants to know, can previous winners take place in the auction today?
Yes.
Because I think we probably had it listed that they can't. So we're saying yes then?
Yeah, of course.
All right, Reese, you're in, mate. Oh, as long as it's not the last week winner. I think that was the deal. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I think you're good, Reese. You can join in today. All right, next up.
Yeah, and actually, what our auction item, this is pretty good. It's a 2.6 meter Senkaki, a 2.6 meter Senkaki maple, beautiful Senkaki maple, 2.6 meters, absolutely fabulous. And it's got a sale price of $5.99 and a reserve of just 10 cents, and it's going to be starting to the auction pretty soon. So anyway, so here we've got a what have we got here? A
bay leaf.
Yeah, Master. Now we've got fabulous ones of these that just came in. Get rid of this one and bring back one of the good ones from out the back. This is a kind of a. There's nice big ones came in that we can do cheap. Yeah. So
all right, we'll move on to the next item.
now look, what we've got here is a Manzanillo olive, And anyway, I'll put it down the ground. These are in a 12-inch pot, and I'm 5 foot. I'm 1.8, and these are a good 1.8. And Manzanilla olive 1.8, just $39.99. Now I've seen 8-inch pots going for. Look at that, it's as tall as me. So if you've got a farm or you've got a bit of land at the back of the house, you want to grow a few olives, and olives are great. You can use an olive to screen off the neighbours, to break the wind, to make a nice feature tree in the garden. So here you've got a beautiful 6-foot evergreen tree that can produce olives. A lot of people around this area here have them on their front lawn, out on the nature strip. So you can put them on the nature strip. They make a beautiful, hardy, spreading evergreen tree with the bonus of olives. And your Manzanilla olive can be used for making oil or used as a table olive. So it's a nice, versatile olive. And these are 6 foot tall, and they're $39.99. So $39.99. So and you might be looking at this and think, gee, I want to get a few of them olives. Well, remember, if you spend $399, you've got free delivery over most of Victoria.
All right, get in quick. As part of the Too Many Plants sale, these prices won't last. Limited quantities apply.
Yeah, come over here and you explain it to the public. Here.
She needs a
Here
microphone.
we have Mickey
though.
explaining. She likes everything to be correct. Yeah.
So now our promotion is if you order online over $2.99, you will get free delivery for most of the place of Victoria and free whipping cherry. But if you come in store, you spend over $3.99, then you will get the free delivery.
Yeah, that's right. So go online, spend $2.99, and not only do you get free delivery, we chuck in a $100 whipping cherry, and that's because we're crazy.
That's right. Hey, Has86 Show says, can we bid in the chat, or does it have to be on the website?
Have to be on the website.
Yeah. On the website,
Emma's
guys.
going to show you, as soon as the bidding starts, Emma's going to
As soon as
show
it's
you
live.
how to bid.
Yep. And what else? We have a couple others. Beware, mine is bigger than a 2-story house. What was that?
They're olive.
The olive, okay. We can print them back nice.
I
and
thought
then,
they were talking about something disgusting, but I
yeah,
think it's the
must
olive.
be the
too.
olive. Monk's family says, is the olive will grow in Townsville?
No.
Okay. And then Still Me says, oh my God, you look good, Barry. Kiss, kiss, kiss.
Well,
Barry, is that your, what's that is that your nickname, is it? That I don't know about.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we'll continue on, hey?
I must remind them of some past
No,
life.
you're the
called
past life Barry. Isn't it the English guy?
Barry?
The 5th gear, what's his name? Final gear or whatever it's called. Top gear, sorry.
Top
that's
Gear,
it.
yeah. It's not Barry.
No, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So anyway, so here we've got Loris Miles Choice. This is a bay tree. You can use it for cooking, but it's also a great one for hedging or making a beautiful bushy plant. And they can be quite expensive. We've got these beautiful 10-inch pots here for $39.99. So $39.99. You'll never get bigger, better Miles Choice better than this for $39.99. It's a great price for nice 10-inch pot Miles Choice. What? Are they $49.99?
Yeah, 40.
Oh wow! Thank you. I'm glad you're here. So $49.99. So $49.99 for 10-inch pot Miles Choice. And Miles Choice is a beautiful bay tree for making a lovely dense hedge, or grow it as a pot plant. It has Miles Choice has a nice leaf, a nice shape to it, and so it'd be lovely to put in a pot and put it out on the back patio, or grow it as a hedge along the back fence. Now here we've got a fantastic deal. We've got 2-foot standard bare roots, and what's interesting is that it's a funny thing, but these are from South Australia, and I'll pull this up, and so they must have different rulers over in South Australia, because the 2-footers from South Australia are bigger. Look at the size of that. It's a really decent size. It's a really decent size iceberg rose, and they're $21.99. So $21.99 gets you a beautiful 2-foot, and look at that. It's been grafted twice. Standard roses are costing $50 and $60 in the stores, and here you can come out here and get yourself iceberg roses, good size iceberg roses, for just $21.99. That is the lowest price in Melbourne. I think at that, what's the name of that big hardware store?
Manning's Warehouse.
At Manning's Warehouse, fantastic place, Manning's Warehouse. But unfortunately, the cheapest standard iceberg, I think, is $40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$60, I think it
Yeah.
was, $62 for an 8-inch.
But I mean, they need the money. Go down and give them the $40. But here we've got them for $21.99.
Yeah, I think wasn't it 60 for an 8-inch? I think 62, or was it 40?
Oh, okay, I think it might have been $60.
$62.
Yeah,
I think,
62. Yeah,
That's a
what,
potted one though, so it's not.
Yeah, $62. But that's their cheapest one. It's
Yeah,
their cheapest
only.
standard iceberg was $62, and we've got them here at $21.99.
Yeah. We got the goods.
No, I
when
just
comes
reading
to
it.
roses.
Here it says $19.99. $19.99.
Oh, we're going back to that? What are we doing? Which
Now-
price is it?
Now here we've got rosemary chef's choice. Now, if you smell or taste this rosemary, hello. If you smell or taste this rosemary, you'll love it. It's the richest, most beautiful rosemary you've ever smelled. So if you love to cook, if you're a bit of a gourmet, you can even if you brew your own gin. I had somebody it's a great botanical to use, but this rosemary, the smell and the taste is spectacular. It's called Chef's Choice. You can look at it, it looks different to your normal rosemary, and this Chef's Choice rosemary here is going out for just $19.99. So if you want to have the very best rosemary, in your kitchen garden, here it is, Chef's Choice, just $19.99, and they're nice big bushes that are ready to eat.
Beautiful. Pop it in your lamb roasts.
Yep.
Too many plants sale. Get them over at hellohelloplants.com.au.
Now, Victoria has been almost completely out of these. These are really, really popular. Look at them, they're lush, they're beautiful. Grow them in a hang basket, grow them in a modern garden, grow them in a pot, grow them on the patio, grow them on the deck, grow them in the wind, grow them in the sun, grow them in the shade. These are foxtail ferns. Have a nice look at that. Now, we've shipped these all the way down from Queensland because we haven't been able to buy these for love nor money anywhere in Victoria, and people are looking for them. And so if you've been out looking for foxtail fern, look no further. These are lovely big bushy healthy plants, and they are just $34.99. That is the best price, and we have the best availability in Victoria on foxtail ferns. Foxtail ferns just $34.99. Lovely healthy plants, plenty in stock. So get your foxtail ferns, and remember, if you order online today, tomorrow, or any time this week, order online, spend $299, get free delivery over most of Victoria, and a $100 weeping cherry for free.
That's right. Only as part of this Too Many Plants sale. Get those asparagus ferns or foxtail ferns. Look amazing. Post says, "Oh my God, Chris. Must have just discovered you were here."
Yeah, a lot of people, I'm so old, a lot of people think I'm dead, but but I'm still here.
Still going.
Yeah,
Still going. That's right, Ho. There you go.
Been around so long, people, I can imagine they're shocked. They thought I must have expired years ago, but not yet.
All right.
Yeah.
Next up on the Too Many
here
Plants
we
live
are.
sale.
Here we have, look at this beautiful photo here. This is Daphne Eternal Fragrance, and this is a beautiful fragrant Daphne that's hardier than your winter Daphne. Grow it in the sun, grow it in the shade, and it gives off the most magnificent fragrance. So it's a beautifully fragrant Daphne, and we've got Eternal Fragrance Daphne. Daphne Eternal Fragrance, $69.99. So get yourself a beautiful Eternal, they're hard to get yourself a beautiful Eternal Fragrance Daphne, just $69.99.
Yeah. Great price as part of the Too Many Plants sale.
Now, this is an interesting plant. This is Escallonia ivei. Now, a lot of your lily pillies and ficuses and things like that, if you take them out to a place like Tilden or kind of like, you know, up in Yea or Yark or somewhere like that, the frost will get them. But these ones here, these are Escallonia, and not only are they frost hardy, but they've got gorgeous glossy foliage and beautiful white flowers. And these started flowering in September, and they flower wave after wave, and they're flowering even now. So Escallonia ivei for a medium-sized hedge, great for the cottage garden. for a medium-sized hedge, if you want an evergreen that's frost hardy and flowers and flowers and flowers and gives off that lovely cottagey effect, look no further than Escallonia ivei.
I seem to recall you mentioned they can be good as borders or hedges.
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah, with that one, okay.
Yeah, so Escallonia ivei, a great medium-sized hedge, and these are a great price. These are 8-inch pot. They're a good size already, reduced from $30.99 to $26.99. So $26.99 Escallonia ivei. $16.99. Gosh, lucky you're here. So,
lucky the producer is here.
Yeah, that's right. So
they're $16.99. It's really good price.
$16.99, and she's in charge of getting things correct today.
Now the auction, we're just waiting for the page to go live. It hasn't gone live yet, so we'll jump across that probably in a couple of products.
The wonderful Mickey is making sure, I'm fumbling away here making terrible mistakes, and she's fixing them all. Now we've got Escallonia pink. Now look at that gorgeous pink flower. Look at that fabulous pink flower there. Like, I remember the first time I saw one of those pink elves, I had to stop the car. I saw it in somebody's garden, and it was the most lovely green foliage with the most beautiful pink. Look at that beautiful pink there.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Pink owl flowers from September right through till May. Wave after wave of beautiful, gorgeous pink flowers. And pink owl, a lot of people sell it in a 6-inch pot for over $20. We've got big 8-inch pots for $26.99. So not much more than you pay for a little tiny 6-inch pot. You've got a beautiful big 8-inch pot pink owl, $26.99.
Absolutely beautiful. And we'll just see if this auction page has come up. Not yet. All right, we'll let you guys know as soon as it's ready.
Now, if you're after a very, very different hydrangea, this particular hydrangea has nice autumn colour, but it has a completely different flowering style. Have a look at it here. The flowers are kind of all mixed through. It's a small growing hydrangea, and the flowers are kind of, instead of having big heads of flowers like a normal hydrangea, there's lots and lots of flowers all through it. And it's called Runaway Bride. It's sort of a romantic, it has a small leaf, a sort of a nice romantic feel to it. And your Runaway Bride is just $99.99 for a beautiful advanced plant. And this will be flowering, this will be covered in flowers by late October next year. So Runaway Bride, dress up your garden, pop them in a pot, beautiful plant to have, $99.99.
Yep, check them out as part of the Tutu Mini Plants live sale. You can purchase any of these products right now over at hellohelloplants.com.au.
Now what we've got here is Nandina Lemon and Lime in an 8-inch pot, just $29.99 instead of $34.99. So $29.99. So this is your lemon lime Nandina. Now what it is that your red Nandinas are great, but in a lot of gardens, your red Nandina can look a bit hot. It look a bit, you've got red bricks and red this and red that, and you add the red Nandina, it's just too much. If you want that cool coastal look, that modern cool green on green, green on white, sort of Hamptonish kind of look, this one here is dark green old growth, bright yellow limey green new growth. So just two-tone green. I'll give you a close look at that label. And this is a hardy plant, really, really hardy, but cool and very sort of real classic look to it. So your lemon lime Nandina, just $29.99. So $29.99 for nice big 8-inch pots. If you're doing up a garden, you want some instant impact, they're nice big pots for $29.99. Great way to get going.
All right, we might just pause there. The auction's just gone live. So maybe we just go over the auction item that we've got on today and then how people participate.
Okay.
So do you want to go over the item first? And then
okay, so I'll show you the item.
Tell you how it's cool.
So what we've got here is a Senkaki Maple, and your Senkaki Maple is the maple with the beautiful scarlet stems. And imagine putting this in the middle of the front lawn for a beautiful modern garden, and putting a light on it. And in winter when it's icy cold, you've got these lovely stark scarlet stems. And then in springtime, luminous green foliage. And then as you go through summer with lovely luminous green foliage, and as you go into autumn, you start to get pinks and golds and oranges, and then a bit of red, and then the leaves fall, and then you've got this lovely naked scarlet stem tree again. So Senkaki Maple, a rare grafted maple. Not everyone's got one, they're a little bit unusual, and a big one like this is 2.5 meters tall, $599. It's going under the hammer, and you look here, the reserve is just 10 cents. Now you
Hasn't gone live
now,
yet. I mean,
if
it
you
is live,
bid
but
20
no one's
cents,
bid.
if you bid 20 cents right now, this one will be on the market. It'll be
no
up
bids.
for sale. It's
No
no
bids.
longer my property. And it could go for as little as 20. It could go for as little as 20 cents, or as much as $9,000, which is unlikely.
That'd be pretty hard. We'd probably be here a long time to get up to $9,000.
But anyway, it could happen. It could happen. But more
We're
likely,
open to
the more
anything.
likely thing, a couple $100.
Maybe one of those rich Saudis watching from overseas might be interested.
Yeah.
Sponsoring a plant or something.
Yeah, that's right. So, but who knows? Who knows? It could go for $50, could go for $100, could go for $200. Who knows?
That's right. So to bid, all you have to do is head over to hellohelloplants.com.au, and at the top you'll see there's a yellow live tab, which is this current live that we're in. If you click on that, you'll be taken to the page which you now see presented in front of you. Scroll down and you can actually see the auction is currently live. Pop your name, phone number, email, and enter the amount you wish to bid. 10 cents minimum, $10 max. And at 150, we'll auction it off to the highest bidder. Chris will strike the gavel down, 3 strikes, and the highest bidder wins, basically. That's it. It's pretty simple. We'll update you in the comment section. We'll keep this rolling in the background, but it is a $600, keep in mind, this is for a $600 Senkaki Maple. Beautiful feature tree. You can put a light, I've seen people put lights on them, and in winter you get this beautiful red sort of trunk in the front of your garden. It looks really nice. All right, cool, that's pretty much it. So have fun. Auction is now live, and get in there, and yeah, you can get it for 20 cents right now, so go for it.
Yeah, that's right. One 20-cent bid will put you on top. It could be the only bid we get today. And for 20 cents, you could get this $599 maple.
Oh, someone's chucked in $10 already.
$10, wow.
Wow, big spender.
Wow.
All right, Kane Porter, you're the highest bidder. Anyway, we'll let that run in the background. If anyone has any questions or they're not sure how to do the auction, let us know, and we will educate you again how to do it. Yesterday's teacher says Chris. And Kane Porter, you want to say something back to yesterday's teacher?
Hi.
What about hello, hello?
Hello, hello.
That's better.
Yeah.
And then Kane Porter says, got any proper bonsai?
No. No, we've got 200,000 plants here, and lots of people who are into bonsai come shopping here, and there's all sorts of interesting little things like Japanese elms, and there's maybe 100 different sorts of Japanese maple here, and so
spruces as well. You got little spruce, different kinds of spruce and pine.
Yeah, all sorts of things, and there's some little odds and ends that have become a little grotesque over time, and I get every week we get lots of bonsai shoppers in here, and we give them really good deals on some of the little weird twisted bits and pieces that they can make bonsais out of, but we're kind of finished with, you know?
Yeah.
So,
What's like, I don't know how to make the bonsai. Can I come in and ask you for help?
yeah, I can. Yeah, if you so if you want to start off with, and it's a great thing to make your own bonsai. You know, like come in and find a nice pot and find a nice plant and get some nice moss and get some bits and pieces and put it all together. And this is a great place to make your own bonsai. There's truckloads of pots for half price out the back. There's all sorts of, there's 200,000 plants to check on and look at, and you can easily make yourself a wonderful bonsai here.
Excellent. All right, well, let's continue on with the sale. Auction is now happening in the background. That $600 Senkaki is already at $30, Chris.
Wow, it's
happening.
It's rocketing up.
Rocketing away.
Rocketing away.
All right, so our Too Many Plants live sale event, live auction happening, and we'll go through the next products here.
So Nandina Moonbay, look at the colour in this. Look at the fiery colour in this. Now what will happen is that say you're driving home, actually now would be a really good time. You come home and your garden's all green and brown stems and green leaves, and on a day like today it can look downright miserable. But you go plant 20 or 30 of these moonbays in your garden, and it will actually warm your garden. You'll drive into the driveway, and say you planted a nice patch of 20 or 30 of these, or run them up the driveway or put them right around the fence. 20 or 30 of these can warm your landscape. I've seen it done before. I've seen cold, grey, miserable landscapes brought to life, and actually warmed in winter with this beautiful fiery Moonbay Nandina. So there we are, and we've got them in 7-inch pots, nice big plants for $14.99. That's the price that some people charge for a 6-inch pot.
All right, welcome to the Tutu Mini Plants live sale event. Thanks for joining us.
Now what we've got here is your Snow Maiden. Now your Snow Maiden is a nice, dense, low maintenance, tough, easy to grow evergreen that has beautiful white blossom on it in springtime. It's great for doing a hedge, great as a pot plant. And these ones here, these were $59.99. Now right now they're only $34.99. So $34.99 gets you a beautiful 10-inch pot Snow Maiden.
Kane Porter says, thanks guys on the bonsai advice.
Yeah, no worries. Happy to help. See you in the nursery. Right, now what we've got here is the spring pearl. Now what's interesting now, in springtime, these spring pearls are going to be covered in beautiful white blossom, but the great thing about your spring pearl grows into a lovely round ball, tiny bit of a trim to shape it up maybe once a year, but basically it's an almost zero maintenance, hardy round ball. And balls and domes and things are really popular in the garden, but a lot of balls and domes take lots and lots of pruning and work. This beautiful ball or dome takes very little pruning or work. So beautiful spring pearl, and it is just $99.99. So and they were $119.99. So $99.99 for a lovely round spring pearl. So that's a great price, and these will make a beautiful feature in your garden. Dark green ball for most of the year, covered in white blossom for 6 weeks at the end of winter and spring. And we've also got them in 8-inch pots, so lovely bushy little 8-inch pots. Look at those there. Spring pearls in an 8-inch pot are just $29.99. So $29.99 for an 8-inch pot spring pearl.
All right, Tutu Mini Plants live sale event. Has86 Show says, don't think the auction is working properly. Let us keep us updated on that. Looks like people are able to make bids on our end, but if anyone else is having trouble, let us know. Just try it, persist and try again. All right, Tutu Mini Plants live sale event. You can shop for any of these products over at hellohelloplants.com.au. Thanks for the rose, Amanda. AU Pink Hair sent you a rose.
Amanda.
Yeah, thanks Amanda.
Thanks a lot, Amanda.
And if you are enjoying this live, please like it and share it. Do all of that goodness, helps the audience discover this amazing live.
Yeah, because this is the way your friends and your relatives can get their plants on the cheap. Get them from our Tutu Mini Plant sale. So get your friends onto your Tutu Mini Plant sale, and they can pick up wonderful feature trees at auction cheap, and we've got heaps and heaps of specials here, and we've got free delivery. And if you're buying online, spend $299, get free delivery over most of Victoria, and a $100 weeping cherry chucked in for free.
Oh, hang on, Chris. So Has86 Show, that's true. I see the problem Has86 Show is having. They want to put in a higher bid. So you might be able to explain this. It says it's summing all the bids instead of letting you bid more than $10. Do you want to explain why it's that way?
What it is that we're not trying to make our fortune out of and in fact we don't. We're actually losing a small fortune on most of these auctions. And what it is that we're using this as a bit of fun for people while they're watching. So we're not really. I didn't want to put $100 bids or $50 bids in because I didn't want somebody who had plenty of money just to blow the competition away, and have, I wanted everyone to be able to have a go and have some fun and make it a bit of a tussle. And so the bids are a minimum bid 10 cents, maximum bid $10.
Yeah, and some of the pros who've played the game a few weeks with us now, they know how to do like sort of psych games with people, 10 cents here, jumping in the bid at the end. That 10 cent to $10 is a lot of playful area for, because it's not big amounts of money. It's not. Yeah. We don't want to lose too much on it, but at the same time we're wanting to make it the number one goal of our auction is for people to have a bit of fun. That's right. That said though, the items generally go for between a quarter and up to about half of the actual retail costs, don't they?
Yeah, I don't think anything's gone much over half.
Yeah, so you're going to get a good deal. Whoever the highest bidder is going to get a great deal. Grandma says, how much for the dog? Oh,
Look at that. Priceless. Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Okay, good answer.
Now what we've got here is British box. Now you've all heard of English box, but here it is, the very unusual and weird British box. British box is faster growing, it has a bigger leaf, it's tough, and this is the best evergreen value available in Melbourne. If you need to, you know, make a quick evergreen hedge that, you know, real quick and get there real quick, British box is the way to go. And this British box in a 10-inch pot is just $29.99. And if we have a look at them, they're a metre tall. So a metre tall evergreen for $29.99. That would be the best evergreen value available in Melbourne. They're hardy, they're evergreen, and $21.99 is a great deal.
Pete Lamb says, mate, I've never seen a box that size.
Well, this is real British box.
That's how you do it. You got to get that British box.
Now, a lot of people come in here and they ask me for miniature box, or they say miniature English box or something like that, but the real miniature box is your Dutch box. And how I know that is when I was young, I used to have to trim this Dutch box hedge for an elderly Dutch couple, and the hedge, I used to have to crawl to trim it because the hedge was only about, it was years and years old, and it was only about 20 centimetres tall. So if you want to have a tiny, tiny hedge, a dense hedge, a beautiful green, lush hedge, you need good soil, you need to work up your soil, make your soil really, really good. Dutch box is a little bit fussier than your English box. Keep it well watered, but you can make a beautiful 20 to 30 centimetre or even 40 centimetre tall hedge that'll stay green and lush forever with Dutch box. And we've got fabulous 6-inch pot Dutch box here for just $8.99. So $8.99. Go for a miniature Dutch box hedge. Plant 5 to the metre. They love a bit of limestone, they love a bit of fertiliser, they love a bit of a drink in the summer, and they can be trimmed and kept really short. Dutch box, $8.99.
All right, Tutu Mini Plants live sale event. Get them while they're hot. Head over to hellohelloplants.com.au.
Now, we had a long dry summer and lots of people have got holes in their English box hedge. They've lost a couple on the end or a couple in the middle. If you need a big instant fill a hole in the English box hedge, here it is, a 12-inch pot English box, and these are just 90, they're reduced from $149.99 to $99.99. Look at the thickness, look at the height, look at the guts. Have you ever seen better English box than this?
I think the price is, what is it right? I know maybe it's right, correct. Keep going, yeah.
$89.99.
Is that a 12-inch or what's that?
Yeah, so luckily we've got Mickey here, and this is just $69.99.
Even better.
Yeah, so luckily we've got Mickey correcting things, $69.99. And know that if you scan and go to this page here, you can see everything accurately.
Yes.
Yeah.
That'll take you directly to our live sale page.
Yeah. I think my problem is I'm not wearing my glasses.
Let's get Chris's glasses. Do we know where are your glasses? We can go get them.
Yeah, I've got my glasses here now.
All right, great.
Okay, so, right,
Nicky,
I can see.
Yeah.
I can see. Now here you've got, if you've got a great big English box, maybe you want to make a beautiful topiary, maybe you want to grow a nice English box in a big pot and toparize it into a lovely cone or cylinder or something like that. Here you've got a great big 16-inch pot English box for $89.99. So $89.99 gets you a beautiful big 16-inch pot English box.
All right, Tutu Mini Plants live sale event. Force says, how much for the plant fairy?
The plant, he's talking about me.
Yeah.
The plant fairy, priceless. So here we've got your standard box. Now your standard, these are in a 5-litre pot and they're just reduced from $49.99 to $34.99. That's really cheap for a standard box. And what happens, you plant these in a pot, maybe put a few flowers underneath, a few annuals or something like that, maybe a little bit of a copa. These will grow a lovely big round ball in a year and it'll look like you've got a $150 English box standard. So for a beautiful little English box standard, just and they are just $34.99.
Fleur says, too funny.
Haha, thank you.
Too many lols, yep. Keep them coming.
So here we've got 8-inch pot Japanese box. Now, if you want to have a box hedge, say you want to grow a box hedge that was as tall as me, this will do it in only 2 or 3 years. Japanese box is fast growing, it's tough, it has a lighter green leaf, much tougher and much faster. And you can grow it in inland sort of country. You could, like if you go to Adelaide, for instance, Adelaide has a very hot climate in the summer. There's Japanese box everywhere. It looks absolutely fabulous. So Japanese box, just $16.99. And look at the size of beautiful big plants, just $16.99. Look at the size out there. So for a tall, fast-growing box hedge, get Japanese box.
All right, check them out on our Too Many Plants live sale. Head over to hellohelloplants.com.au right now if you want to shop for any of these products. Live auction on in the background as well, happening right now.
Now we've got the Green Rocket Euonymus. Green Rocket Euonymus, this is a box style plant that'll take more heat, salty conditions, lack of water, terrible frost, and maintain a lush green effect. And these are nice big plants, and they're just they're reduced from $24.99 to $19.99. So if you want to make a box style hedge, say you wanted to grow one that was 1 metre tall and you wanted to grow it fast, you'd plant 3 of these to the metre, and you'll have this up 1 metre in probably 18 months. So and it's dense, it's evergreen, super duper tough. Grow it in Shepparton, grow it in Yea, grow it in the toughest spot you can find, and it'll stay green and lush and easy to grow. And just $19.99, plant 3 to the metre, a really good start.
Hey, I've got a good answer for 4 saying how much for the plant fairy. We actually have a really good deal that we've got
fairies?
for plant fairies, where you pay $299 and you can have a one-on-one consultation with Chris, who's here in the plant fairy outfit. 45-minute consultation, 45 minutes with Chris, which will give you a layout and plant selection. Now, this is really good. I don't know if you've spoken about this yet, but you get a free $99 feature tree, and you get $299 worth of plants plus free delivery for Melbourne Metro or Victoria Greater.
Yeah, an orgy of freedom.
There's an orgy of freedom. $299 will purchase you that 45-minute, that sounds terrible, consultation with Chris. All right, there you go. There you go, 4. If you really want to have a one-on-one, get your garden designed by a professional.
So how much for the fairy? You get the fairy.
Priceless.
Now what you do is you spend $299 and you get the fairy for the plant fairy for free.
Yeah, that's right. Well, kind of, yeah.
Yeah, you get the plant fairy for free. So what happens? You spend $299. You get $300 worth of plants. You get a $99 specimen tree for free and a 45-minute garden design. So you could do the front garden for $299. You got the free, and you got the plant fairy just chucked in for free.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Hey, Chelsea's saying what was the last one? I'm in Adelaide. The one that will look like a ball. Is that Japanese?
That was.
Or was that English box?
That was an English box, and that was $69.99 for a 12-inch pot English box.
There you go.
Now, right now we've got Tom Thumb. Now, Tom Thumb. A lot of people want to know what the alternative to English box is. Tom Thumb grows twice as fast. It stays green and lush all year. It doesn't go brown or purple in the winter. It takes poor soil. It takes poor water. It takes poor conditions, frost and heat and drought. It takes a lot. And your Tom Thumb is just $6.99. Beautiful big bushy plant. Let's have a look at that for $6.99. Let's have a look what you get. Look at that for $6.99. You're really getting something for your money. Now, if I was growing a hedge of this, I would plant them at the rate of 4 per metre, and I would get a beautiful hedge. But you could trim them into a ball, trim them into a hedge, grow them in a pot. Tom Thumb, the real alternative, the tough alternative to English box, $6.99 in a beautiful 6-inch pot.
Raj sent you a rose.
Wow, we're getting lots of roses today. It must be because of my sexy legs.
That's right. And then Amanda said, no, here I thought you were a normal man gardener. Maybe gardener, I think it's meant to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? You are a normal man gardener?
Well, a normal man gardener in a pink tutu. So here we've got a standard lily pilly, $29.99. Look at the size of that. Look at that. Look at those heads there. Look at those beautiful heads there. $29.99. Lovely. Look at those thick stems, beautiful thick stems. If you were doing up a place to sell, making your plate, you want an instant effect, whack these up the path or up the driveway, and they are just $29.99.
All right, check them out on the Too Many Plants live sale event. Happening right now. You can purchase any and all of these products at hellohelloplants.com.au right now.
Now what we've got here is a beautiful big Crimson Century maple. and it's over 2 meters tall. And Crimson Century has dark purple leaves in spring, browny red purple leaves in summer, beautiful purple leaves in autumn, and then right at the end of autumn they go a brilliant orange color in fall. And the thing with the Crimson Century, it's a beautiful narrow conical shaped tree, beautiful for an avenue, lovely in a modern garden. Get that lovely bit of purple in your garden for 9 months of the year. And look at the size of this. This one here, this Crimson Century Maple here, is just $199. So $199 gets you this. And look how they look. Mass plant them, beautiful plant. $199.99.
That's all right. Welcome to our Tutu Mini Plants lifestyle. We also have a live auction happening in the background. You can be a part of it. Just head over to hellohelloplants.com.au.
Now, do you need some love and some romance in your life? What we've got here is the Heartthrob Dogwood. So your Heartthrob Dogwood, beautiful dogwood. Look at, I'm going to give you a close-up look at this beautiful, and it's the Cornus Cousa is a large growing, vigorous, hardy dogwood, and this is the pink flowering form. Look at that label there, the pink flowering form, and it's called Heartthrob, and it's a beautiful big dogwood. It's well over 1 meter tall, nice and bushy, and your Heartthrob Dogwood is just $89.99. So $89.99, we're giving them away for $89.99. What great value! So your Heartthrob Dogwood, $89.99. Now here we've got Magnolia Burgundy Star. Now Magnolia Burgundy Star, it's going to flower in spring with no leaves and the most amazing burgundy flowers, which have a sort of an interesting star-like formation, and it's going to be absolutely covered in these flowers. So this will grow into a beautiful small to medium-sized tree and be covered in these beautiful star-shaped flowers, and it is just $59.99. So $59.99 for the Magnolia Burgundy Star.
Alright, it's our Tutu Mini Plants live sale event. You can purchase any of these products at these great prices over at hellohelloplants.com.au. Shop link in the comments section.
Now this is your Magnolia Vulcan. Your Magnolia Vulcan, beautiful big tulip shaped flower that's a sort of a purpley burgundy colour, quite a strong grower, amazing show in springtime. No leaves, covered in these beautiful burgundy purple flowers. It's a rare grafted one, and it is just $59.99. Very hard to find these anywhere around the place under 100, 120 bucks. So $59.99, they're beautiful quality and virtually half price, and some of these are going to flower this spring.
Chelsea says, I don't think it was English box, it was on a stick stem. When it grows it would be a circle.
Ah, right.
I think they were English box, though, the standard English box as well, wasn't it? Or was there another stick?
No, we had the standard Lily Pilly.
Okay, could have been standard Lily Pilly, Chelsea. The other thing you can do, Chelsea, thanks for watching and commenting, by the way. It was the one before the English box. The one before the English box.
Oh, right, before the English box. Let's have a look. Before the English box. Dutch box, British box. Oh, the Spring Pearl, but it wasn't on a stick.
It wasn't on a stick, no.
No, Spring Pearl grows into a lovely round shape. It's not on a stick.
What you could do, I was just going to say, once we finish broadcasting this live, we'll have it published over on YouTube, and you could just go to YouTube, search for Hello Hello Plants, or do that.
Scan is here, and that's got all of our products with all photographs and everything like that. Scan this here, and you can actually see what's coming up next.
Gloria Jean says, I love the maples.
Oh, that's good. We've got a few maples today. Now here you've got your Weeping Mulberry, and this is a 1.2 meter standard, so it's not too tall. And Weeping Mulberries grow into a beautiful, beautiful big cascading shape, and you can make this taller just by standing up the, putting a bamboo stake on it and standing up one of the weeping parts and actually lifting up the head of it. But basically this will grow into a lovely, in wintertime the stems are sort of a yellowy brown colour, and it'll grow into a lovely complex sculpture, and beautiful dark green glossy foliage in the summer. And weeping mulberries are one of the hardiest weeping trees around. So if you live somewhere that's hot and dry and the ground's a bit hard and clay, you find that a mulberry will flourish where other weeping trees and give you lots of luscious green during a hot summer. and these are just $199.99. They're nice advanced trees. This will make a beautiful weeper in one summer because it's nice and advanced already.
All right, check it out on the Too Many Plants live sale events. Get your berries, get your fruit trees.
Now what we've got here is beautiful, rare and beautiful. This is something you can't buy very often around the place. This is your Mexican pine, your weeping Mexican pine. And your weeping Mexican pine, here we are, weeping Mexican pine, is just $39.99. They're a metre tall, they're going to grow quickly, they're going to have lovely long cascading green foliage. And with a weeping pine, if you've got you need a bit of space for it, but you've got a bit of space, you've got room for a big tree somewhere, what you'll find is it makes a beautiful noise when the wind blows through it, and these lovely long needles sort of sway in the wind. It's a wonderful, soft, beautiful weeping tree to have, a large growing weeping tree to have in the garden with that beautiful sound when the wind comes through it. And $39.99, metre tall, $39.99 for a rare and beautiful tree is a great price. Now, cherry blossoms. Kanzan is one of the most popular cherry blossoms. Kanzan, big double pink flower. There they are. They're beautiful big double pink flower. Mass flowering. And what I love about the Kanzan is that as it gets to mid-flowering, after a couple of weeks, beautiful purple leaves emerge in amongst the beautiful pink blossoms, and you get this lovely purple and pink sort of combination. And by the time the flowers are finished, it's all beautifully in leaf, and the leaves are sort of, the new ones are purple, and then they sort of go from purple to green, and then they're green through the summer. So Kanzan, large growing, non-weeping cherry blossom, and just $39.99. So $39.99, great price for a cherry blossom.
All right, Rose says, put your pants on, bud. The only flower here is you.
Okay.
And then Muna at Row Lolder. And the one says, Jesus Christ is our God and Saviour. He loves you. Repent before it's too late.
Okay.
That's not a bad idea to repent your sins, though.
Yeah, that's right. No, not a bad idea at all. So here we are. Prunus subitella alba weeping tree, 1.8 metres, not $200 but $99. That's a beautiful 1.8 metre weeping tree, but I wouldn't pay $99 for this. What I'd do is I'd spend $299 and I'd get this for free. I'd go online, I'd spend $299 right now, and I'd get this for free together with a free delivery. That's $149 worth of freebies when you spend $299. So get online and get ordering.
Get ordering now at hellohelloplants.com.au. Enjoy the Too Many Plants live sale savings.
And here we have a 6-foot Manchurian pear. It's just $49.99. Now, Manchurian pears are great for pleaching. They're great for making a hedge. Great, a Manchurian pear, if you had a beautiful spreading tree that your whole family, your extended family could sit under after a few years, your Manchurian tree, fabulous, fast-growing, spreading tree. It's also the first ornamental pear to blossom, and the first ornamental pear to autumn colour, and the first autumn to drop its leaves. So it's first, beautiful blossom, beautiful autumn colour, Manchurian pear, beautiful spreading tree.
Yeah, lovely autumn colours. Check them out. Great as an avenue tree as well.
Yeah, it is beautiful for an avenue, and if you've got a country property, you can make with the Manchurian pear, you can have an arching over the driveway, so it can make the arching driveway.
Wonderful. Oh, the auction's bumped right up. $130.
Wow.
For your Senkaki Maple at $599. Still a great bargain of a deal at the moment.
Yeah.
Bid as little as 10 cents up to $10 max bid.
So Golden Robinia Frisia, bare rooted, $49.99. Now golden, here it is here. Look at that lovely soft cascading lemon. And what's great, it's a lovely soft cascading, looks a very delicate tree, but in actual fact it'll grow in terrible soil, it'll grow in hot conditions, windy conditions, droughty conditions. So it's that lovely soft golden tree that you can grow in quite a tough spot. It's very, very fast growing, but it doesn't grow too big. So it's a sort of a medium-sized tree, fast growing, with a soft gold cascading look. and just $49.99. Now here we've got the lilac, the Congo lilac. Congo lilac, beautiful dark purple flowers. Look at those flowers there. Fragrant, lovely to have. Like, if you love cut flowers, pop one of these in the back of the garden and harvest the flowers in the autumn. Keep that, and that'll keep it down to a small size bush or tree. And your lilac Congo, just $29.99. So that's probably the best price in Melbourne for a 10-inch pot Congo lilac.
Too Many Plants live sale shop link in the comment section, guys, if you want to purchase any of these products.
Now here we've got lilac Cora Brown. Cora Brown is a beautiful white one, a beautiful, if you love that green and white look, if you want to have a classic old-fashioned, fragrant, white flowering tree in your garden, go for Cora Brown, that beautiful white lilac.
All right, we're checking out our hottest items for the Too Many Plants live sale.
$29.99 for that white lilac. Now here's what you've been waiting for. This is a gorgeous pink lilac. It's called a sweetheart lilac.
There it is.
So your sweetheart, look at that gorgeous pink, sort of whites and very, very soft, delicate pinks. Beautiful fragrance. Your sweetheart lilac, just $29.99. No, $29.99 get you a sweetheart lilac.
That's right. Only as part of this Too Many Plants live sale event, and limited quantities do apply to these prices. Yeah.
Now, a lot of people are looking for an alternative to, say, a capital pear, because capital pears can grow pretty big. So if you want something, a sort of a tall, narrow growing tree that is compact, doesn't grow too big, you've got your Musashino Zelkova, and it has beautiful autumn colour. We see the autumn colour on there.
Yeah, so, there is. There you go. There you go.
Look at the autumn colour. Look at that spectacular autumn colour there. And this is an advanced tree. It's 2 meters tall. $99.99 gets you a Zelkova Musashino Japanese elm, just $99.99. Now here's the best $29.99 you'll ever spend. This is a wild currant tucker bush, and
wow! And
it has the most beautiful fragrance to it. So brush up against this. A beautiful. It's kind of like
cinnamon.
No, it's like it's sort of almost licoricey kind of a smell.
Okay.
Like what's that alcohol you drink? That's the Greeks like it. No, yeah.
Oh, the other one, I forgot what it's called. It's Uso or something?
Yeah, like it's like a sort of like Ouzo without the alcohol. It's got that Ouzo, but no alcohol sort of smell. But anyway, this is a lovely, it's a tucker bush, it's an evergreen, it's a nice evergreen bush that you can put into your native garden. And it gives off the most beautiful fragrance, very unusual. You can delight your friends with it, and it ain't going to send you broke. It's just $12.99. So $12.99. Wow. Antidemisa wild currant tucker bush.
Amy says, how did the auction go? I've only just been able to tune back in.
Right, so how is the auction? Fill us in on the auction. So we're auctioning a $600, $599
Senkaki Maple.
Rare Senkaki Maple, the one with the beautiful bright red stems, and it's worth $600. But how's the auction going, Emma?
Yeah, I've got it up on the screen behind you there. So its current bid is at $140 for that $599 Senkaki Maple, and in 38 minutes we'll be slamming down that gavel to the highest bidder.
Yeah, and who's the highest bidder at the moment?
Jax, I think it was. Yeah, Jax is your current highest bidder.
Right. So
smacking down $10 bids hard. Top 3 bids, all $10.
Wow.
Barry had a few goes. You could jump in there if you want. Amy, perfect as a feature tree. Senkaki Maple would look really awesome, I reckon, as a feature, or even lining a driveway if you had a few of them would look crazy good.
Yeah.
Get that. Nothing quite like that beats that coral bark colour in the trunk.
When I'm doing garden designs, I'll use the Zelkova, the Senkaki Maple. I'll use it in a modern garden. I'll use it in a Japanese style garden because it delivers. It doesn't grow too big, and it delivers year-round colour. So it's something I use. I use it heaps in my garden designs. I think they're a fabulous tree. They look great with modern architecture. They look beautiful in a sort of an older style house. They're so versatile.
Yeah, Amy says I live in New South Wales, unfortunately. So unfortunately, yes.
You should move to Victoria and you can, yeah, you
That could be an option.
get free delivery from Hello
Yeah.
and get fabulous maples, and they do fantastic in Victoria.
Roxy for you says, where do I find a link? So you won't, if you're watching us there on TikTok, you won't find a link. Just head over to hellohelloplants.com.au. Keep the live open though in TikTok, and you can then have fun in the auction. We've got the camera showing that, yeah, we do. Okay, so there's a live yellow button at the top of the page. Just click on that yellow live button and then you'll be presented with the auction pretty much straight away. Scroll down and just enter your details and start making your bid. Minimum bid of 10 cents and maximum bid of $10. You're welcome, Roxy. Roxy says, okay, thank you. Very welcome. All right, we'll continue on with the sale. You can purchase any of these products as well on that same page where the auction is, if you wish.
Now, if you've always wanted to grow your own oranges, this is probably the best orange for the sort of southern parts of Victoria. It's a Washington navel. It's an advanced tree. It's going to grow into a full-size tree. Oranges don't tend to grow quite as big as your lemons. But anyway, so this citrus orange, Washington navel, 16-inch pot. I reckon this will produce oranges this summer. So it's a nice, sturdy sort of a tree. And anyway, it is just $159.99. So $159.99 gets you into a beautiful big advanced orange. So don't be waiting years for oranges. Start growing them this year.
Yeah, that's it. Check it out on the Tutu Mini Plants live sale. Like and share this live as well.
Now this is the fig that Melburnians have been waiting for. This is a mini fig. It's a Figalicious. It only grows a couple of meters tall, and we had them this summer fruiting in the nursery. And normally people are frightened with little suburban gardens. They're frightened to plant a fig because it can take over the whole backyard. But this little mini fig here, the Figalicious fig, we've got them here in a 12-inch pot, and they are $99.99. So there it is. Get yourself a miniature fig for just $99.99, and now you can have Figalicious figs to eat in your garden for just $99.99.
Yeah, get your yummy Figalicious figs. Tutu Mini Plants live sale event.
So here we've got a Corrigiola olive in an 8-inch pot. Corrigiola, if you want a kind of a combo olive, something you can crush for oil, use as a table olive, use black or green, maybe use it as a feature plant, use it as a screen, use it as a hedge. So your Corrigiola olive, just $29.99. Beautiful big. And look, it is on 1.8 meters tall, and it is up to my chin. So it's at least 1.6 meters tall. For a 1.6 meter olive, that is a great price. And look at the good roots on it too. Look at those roots there. Look at those roots. See the roots there? So really good plant and great price. The Corrigiola olive, just $29.99. So $29.99 for your Corrigiola olive.
And you got a few comments for your skirt. Very cute, mate. I love the skirt.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Two different people actually saying there's two different
I
comments.
feel sort of free and wonderful wearing this tutu in my Tutu Mini Plant sale.
Do you want to explain it, or you just can't be bothered anymore explaining why you're wearing
No, what it is that with the government has been working at slowing down the economy.
This is the real reason, isn't it?
Yeah, the government's been working at slowing down the economy by reducing demand. And what I've done is I've put on my pink tutu and I've started increasing the demand for plants because the growers are backlogged. They've got plants everywhere and they need someone to sell their plants and help pay their bills. And so we're working hard, we're selling plants, and we're selling plants because there's too many plants. So too many plants, and we're selling lots of plants. Like, look at these beautiful stone pines here. Your stone pine is your eating pine. This is the little one that you toast and put in the pasta, or toast and put in your beautiful Italian salad. And your stone pine, beautiful big plants, 8-inch pot, just $34.99. A rare and wonderful plant for $34.99.
Animos says, is there fast-growing hedges in this sale?
Yes. Yes.
All right, so hang in there maybe. We got it coming up, yeah?
Can we
chuck something up, or if we have it?
I think we should put up something. But let me think. What is the fastest growing hedge? I wonder where he lives.
Hedge, yeah, like
what I think you could grab a Photinia robusta and a weeping lily pilly, and that would be two of the fastest growing hedges we've got. Photinia robusta, that's
Excellent.
it, and a weeping lily pilly, and we'll put those up next, and we'll and a weeping lily pilly, and we'll put them up next, and we'll show them those.
Roseanne says, how do I bid? I'm here.
Oh, tell her how to bid. We need another bid.
Yeah, we need more bidders
Yeah.
in the auction. I don't even know how many people in the auction
So I
room.
think, how many people in the
The
auction
lady,
room?
the girl that normally reports to me is not letting me know. But Roseanne, if you are watching, there is a link here in the comment section. You can use the link in the comment section. You're in Facebook there. However, if you're not sure how to do that, just head over to helloplants.com.au and you'll see a live sale tab. Do you want me to do it? Yeah? Yeah, sure. All right, here we go. We're going to give you a live demonstration. So head over to helloplants.com.au. It'll look like this when you jump into the page, and there is a yellow live button here. Just click on that and straight away you will see the live auction happening there. Current bid at $140 for that $599 beautiful Senkaki maple as a feature tree. All right, so Animus has just added, looking for something for my grandma because she just moved and we need to make a hedge base. Would it also matter about the location though for this hedge?
Yeah, look,
hedge?
I ask, you know, whether it's sunny or shady and where you live, and I work out what type of soil and everything like that. But after I do this one here, I'm going to do two fastest and most sought after hedges next.
Okay.
Just as a sort of a little special.
Let's do it.
So here we've got a self-pollinating almond. So what it is, it used to be that if you wanted to grow almonds in your backyard, you used to have to put two different giant almonds and fill the whole backyard with two almond trees to get some cross-pollination. But here we've got dwarf almonds. These are only going to grow about 3 meters tall, not too wide. And they're self-pollinating. So if you want to grow your own almonds in your own little backyard, you've got this dwarf almond, only grows about 3 meters tall, and it's self-pollinating. So one little almond tree can produce almonds in your backyard. And this almond tree is almond tree, self-pollinating dwarf almond, $129.99, and I reckon this could produce almonds next summer. So there we are, dwarf almond, $129.99, self-pollinating.
All right, Animus has just added, it's the middle of New South Wales, so it's not humid, and they're on top of a sandy hill. The other thing we could suggest, Animus, is you could book your grandma a free garden design with Chris. You can do that over on our website at helloplants.com.au. Chris is now just going to show some spectacularly fast hedges, yeah?
Yeah.
Middle of New South Wales will be all right for these ones, or?
Yeah, what I've got here is Photinia red robin, middle of New South Wales, love it.
Cool.
And Photinia red robin has, a couple of times a year it turns brilliant red. It's very, very fast growing. You could plant these and have a 2 meter hedge in 12 months. What they love is plenty of fertilizer and plenty of water.
Yeah.
And you'll grow yourself a 2 meter hedge in just 1 year. That's your Photinia there.
Yeah.
And then not so good for the middle of New South Wales because it might be a bit frosty for it out there. But there's your weeping lily pilly. So if you're in other parts, like I think that for people, that's a lovely green. It's dense. It's bushy. And once established, you can grow 1.5 meters a year with plenty of water and fertilizer. So, so your weeping lily pilly is a great. Your weeping lily pilly is, and your Photinia red robin are two absolutely fabulous, fast-growing hedges for anybody watching today that wants a fast-growing hedge. And I think these weeping lily pillies are just $10.99. And how much are the are these red robins?
Oh, red
Photinia
robins,
red
yeah.
robins. What's that?
8 inch.
8 inch.
$26.99.
So just $26.99. Look at that there, nearly a metre tall, $26.99 for Photinia red robin. A fast way to block off the neighbours, create a bit of shelter, get some privacy, block out some dirt and wind and rubbish.
Away you go. Beautiful. All right, thanks for asking, Animus, and hopefully that helps you out. Please like and share this live as well. Do appreciate it. Helps others discover these amazing deals too.
So
all right,
here,
let's check out the next product. Yep.
Here we've got the wonderful pomegranate. Now pomegranates are interesting because pomegranates have beautiful blossom in spring. They have beautiful red fruit that almost looks like ornaments hanging on a Christmas tree, and they have lovely autumn colour. So they're and once you get that red fruit and autumn colour, so they're like sometimes around this neighbourhood here where you've got Italians and things, they love their pomegranates, and they often put them in the front garden and use them as a kind of like a beautiful feature plant and a fruit plant. So and this one here is wonderful. It's called Wonderful. It has lovely big fruit. They're tough, they're easy to grow. Grow them in inland country, grow them in tough country. They're really, really tough. They're not a really big tree, they're a kind of a small to medium tree. And your Wonderful pomegranate is just $29.99 in an 8-inch pot, and this will be producing flower and fruit in no time.
Alright, welcome to the Tutu Mini Plants live event. If you've just joined us, checking out our best items here. It's Amir Mazza says a hi.
Hi.
And we had another hi you got to say hi back to is Roseanne Kusachi.
Hello, Roseanne. Hi.
Hello.
Thank you. Thank you for your hello.
Jay says, can you accept? But we can't. I'm not sure what the top of that message says.
We can accept something.
Yeah.
Depends what it is.
Depends what it is.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's continue.
Okay, direct from Tasmania, the mountain pepper. So there we are. So Tasmania's producing its own pepper plant. That's what they should call their new football team, the Mountain Peppers.
Which one?
Yeah, they're making a new football team in Tasmania.
Oh, okay.
And they could call them the Mountain Peppers. Because Tasmania has its own mountain pepper, and we've got the mountain pepper here. So you can have Tasmanian mountain pepper growing at your house for just $12.99. So $12.99 gets you the Tasmanian pepper plant. Great for your Tucker Bush garden.
Next up.
Now, what's interesting? These are coming into flower. These are coming into flower shortly, and these are sunshine blueberries. They're lovely big 8-inch pots. Now, the great thing about these 8-inch pots is that they'll be in production with fruit this summer. So, and they're not too expensive. They're $34.99. So $34.99, you'll be producing your own blueberries this summer. And how you grow blueberries, you treat them like an azalea. They want to be out of that hot afternoon sun. They want beautiful loose soil. They want a bit of water in the summer, and they'll grow into beautiful bushes. And one thing that not many people know about blueberries, they have beautiful autumn colour. So lovely colour in the autumn. And these lovely sunshine blueberries, just $34.99.
All right, it's our Tutu Mini Plants live sale event. Thanks for joining us. Checking out some fantastic items here.
And here we have the Agapanthus Peter Pan. Now, Peter Pan is a dwarf Agapanthus, and it has really pretty foliage. Look at that lovely pretty foliage. The foliage grows about 25 to 30 centimetres tall, and then in summer, for quite a few months, you have little baby blue Agapanthus flowers. So baby blue Agapanthus flowers, beautiful foliage, lovely, and they are great for a border. And the Peter Pan just $8.99. That's about nearly half what you'd expect to pay at your local nursery. And so anybody can afford to do a beautiful border up the garden path. Pop them here and there in the cottage garden. Is your Peter Pan dwarf Agapanthus.
Yeah, Animos says, what was the name of the website? So just head over to helloplants.com.au. And Flax says, thanks for streaming this. Erin says, do you need a pollinator? I think that was for the blueberries.
Right.
Do you need a pollinator?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
There you go. You don't, Erin? So they would just fruit, they'll do their own thing. The birds and bees, or the bees will help them or something.
Yeah.
Okay. No pollinator needed, Erin. All right, welcome. This is our Tutu Mini Plants live sale event. Hence, Chris is wearing a tutu. We have Tutu Mini Plants, and we need a sell. That's another reason he's wearing the pink tutu.
Yeah, that's right. I'm wearing the plants because I'm wearing the tutu because we've got too many plants. So there we are.
The humiliation ritual has begun. No, I'm just kidding. That was funny when someone said that.
Yeah, our Tutu Mini Plant sale is on now. And if you want to see all 78 specials that we've got, you just scan this QR code and it'll go to a page and they're all there with a photo and prices and everything like that.
That's right.
And then if you were to get on there and order a few plants, if you spend $299 online today, you get a $100 weeping cherry for free, and you get free delivery over most of Victoria.
Perfect. All right, what have we got up next on the Tutu Mini Plants Live
Carrick's
sale?
orange sedge. Now have a look there. If you want a beautiful orange colour in your garden through the winter, orange sedge, once it's out in the open, is orange all year round, but extra orange in the cool of winter. And it's a beautiful grass. It doesn't seem to seed or flower or dry up or die or anything like that. Just gives you beautiful shades of orange. And your orange sedge is just $14.99. So $14.99 for orange sedge.
Yeah, it's our Tutu Mini Plants live sale event. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. Hope you're having a great time out there. Please make sure to like and share this live if you are enjoying it. What's this one? The hybrid
you've
orange?
got an 8-inch pot Clivia Belgian hybrid, just $29.99. Now look at the size. I want you to look at the size of this. This is going to have beautiful orange flowers. Now, what you find, we import these from northern New South Wales. And normally people put them in a great big, but this size like this, you normally, in the Victorian grown ones, you only get a little skinny one that's a couple of years away from flowering. This one here is going to flower beautifully this spring. Now with your Clivias are great as a pot plant, they're great in the garden, but your Clivia needs, it wants to be out of the hot, if you put them in the hot sun, if you grow them in the hot sun, the plants go all fade, the leaves go all faded and terrible. So grow them in the shade, but these are great value for money. If you want to get Clivias that are flowering in your garden right now or this spring, go for these ones here, and the price is great. They're just $29.99, so $29.99.
$29.99 only as part of this Tutu Mini Plants live sale event, and limited quantities to apply. Beautiful orange flowers on that one too.
Now what we've got here is Dioetes Bicolor. Now Bicolor is a lovely little yellow, creamy yellow flower with little dots in it. Very spectacular plant and beautiful fine foliage, and you'll find that, watch this, it waves in the wind, and they're a little bit taller than your normal Dioetes. And the flowers are really gorgeous. So really beautiful, slightly unusual Dioetes. Dioetes Bicolor, just $29.99.
All right, so Tutu
Mini. No, it's not. Dioetes Bicolor, just checking everyone's got
checking everyone's away.
$8.99.
Oh, it's even better.
$8.99, and they're big bushy plants. Look at that. Look what you get for your $8.99. Look, you've never got a better deal for $8.99. So there it is, $8.99.
Sib City says, I still remember this dude in the ads here in Shepparton.
Yeah, that's right.
Billabong Garden Complex area. Is that right?
Yeah, well, it wasn't the Billabong. We used to operate in Shepparton, and we're out near all the car yards out on the Benalla Road.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Sylvester says, why is a grown man wearing a pink tutu? Hand in your masculinity card, mate. Yes. There's a question. We've already answered that question many times, but we'll just carry on, I think, at this point.
I think it's a sign of true masculinity is to be able to wear a pink tutu and still be a bloke.
Yeah.
Have enough maleness in you to still be a bloke.
And still be a bloke after it.
What?
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
Yeah. Now look at this blue. This is beyond blue. Elijah blue. This is Elijah blue. Look at this lovely Elijah blue here. And these Elijah blues here are just $8.99. Look at that. Now, actually, and we did the orange sedge before. Now, often when I do garden designs and I use the orange sedge, I'll grow the orange sedge together with some patches of Elijah blue, and they go together beautifully. So if you want a lovely compact little grass that gives off beautiful blue all year round, and they seem to be extra blue in the winter time, Elijah blue, great bit of grass. Now the most popular ornamental plant in Australia is your Lamandra tunica. This is a beautiful grass that blows in the winter, it's tough as anything, grows in poor soil, really, really tough. And here it is, your Lamandra tunica is just $10.99. So $10.99 for Lamandra tunica.
Tutu Mini Plants live sale event. You can shop for any of these products at hellohelloplants.com.au right now. Limited quantities still apply.
Now we did a video about this recently. This is Lamandra longifolia, and these grow about 1.5 meters tall. They're beautiful weeping strands of leaves. They weep beautifully. They're really lovely. And if you've got like a petrol station or a car yard or something like that, and you need something big and bushy that's super duper tough, super duper low maintenance, you can't go wrong with these. These Lamandra longifolias reduced from $14.99 to $12.99. So $12.99, and this is the toughest landscape for the factory, for the farm, for like actually we passed a big subdivision the other day, and they had a big clumps of them on either side of the entrance, and with their lovely curving leaves, they're about 1.5 meters tall, big bushy. It's one of the biggest, bushiest grasses around. It doesn't die off in the summer. And anyway, these ones here are just $12.99.
Tutu Mini Plants live sale event. Thanks for joining us. Make sure to like this live, share it far and wide so more people can discover these amazing deals.
Now here you've got your Alcorn fern. Now have a look at this. You could buy these. These are nice and cheap. These Alcorn ferns here, don't pay a fortune for them. These are just $34.99, and you could mount these on a board. You could put them up in a tree, grow them under the veranda. They want to be out of the hot sun, but look at that, ready to mount onto a board, onto a piece of tree fern, mount them up, and they are just, and so you can get an Alcorn on the cheap. These are just $34.99, and you've got your own Alcorn.
Yeah, they look great, and you can grow them on branches or trunks as well if you wish.
Yeah, you could tie, if you've got a nice shady tree, you could tie them onto a branch of the trunk and have them growing on the branch of the trunk.
That's it. All right, we have a live auction on in the background. Currently, the highest bidder is Pomni for a $599 Senkaki Maple. We'll keep going with the sale, but we've got about 15 minutes to go, and we'll whoever the highest bidder is, Chris will do 3 gavel strikes, and highest bidder wins.
Now what we've got here is a giant bird of paradise. Now giant bird of paradise is one of the most versatile plants around, and these are beautiful, hardy, strong ones. They're lovely, they're perfect. It's hard to get them as nice as this. This one here's got 5-6 big leaves and a new leaf coming. Now what could you do with something like this? You could grow this you could have a restaurant or a bar, and you could pop these in as an indoor plant. You'll find they're very, very hardy indoor plants, you know, in tough conditions. You could use it as an indoor plant in your house. You could use it in the alfresco area. You could pop them in a pot and put them out beside the pool, in a hot sunny spot out beside the pool, or you could plant them in the garden. You could even grow them as a beautiful lush green tropical style screen. And say for instance, say you wanted to have a barley style garden. These add that barley tropical look instantly to your garden. Now normally these are $179.99, but beautiful, perfect giant birds of paradise, just $99.99. $99.99 get you a perfect advanced bird of paradise, and this would be one of the biggest, bushiest indoor plants you would get for your money. So great value for $99.99, a nice big giant bird of paradise.
Amy is wondering, I'm guessing they don't handle frost very well, the bird of paradise?
Actually,
being
surprising,
tropical.
they give you, there's something I use all the time. People come in, they want tropical gardens, but they're living out in Sunbury or somewhere like that where it ain't too tropical at all.
Yeah.
And I'll use giant birds of paradise. So giant bird of paradise, I think they'll take lots and lots of frost.
Wow. Okay.
Very, very hardy, versatile plant. And like I said, indoors, outdoors, beside the pool, whatever you want. Fantastic indoor plant. Now here we've got your narrow leaf bird of paradise, just $69.99. So $69.99, your narrow leaf bird of paradise.
All right, Tutu Mini Plants live sale event. Thanks so much for joining us.
That's called a junkia. It's a red, that bird of paradise is a rare plant. and they are just $69.99, and that's a really cheap price for an advanced rare bird of paradise.
They're super rare, yeah.
Now here we've got our Pratia white star creeper. Look at these beautiful little white stars. And what's interesting, it's winter and they're still flowering. Look at that. Look at that, still flowering in the winter. Look at those lovely little white stars. Now it's a lovely, your white star Pratia is a lovely mossy sort of style of plant. You can make a lawn out of it. You can grow it around your stepping stones. Plant a beautiful bowl of it and put it on the patio. Very, very versatile, useful plant. And white star Pratia creeper, just $8.99. So $8.99 gets you a white star Pratia creeper.
Too Many Plants live sale events. Check out these items right now over at hellohelloplants.com.au.
Now look at this. This is our lime lava, and we've got beautiful big 12-inch pots. You can make a big impact really, really quickly with these. So your Scleranthus biflorus, your lime lava, 12-inch pot, reduced from 69 to 59. Look at the effect you plant. We were working on the one of those big shows where they rebuild, they build those new houses and have that competition. I can't remember the name of the show, but anyway, we'll work on that. We put lots of these in, and they made a spectacular garden with one of the houses with lots of these planted around a Senkaki Maple. A fabulous instant effect, and just $59.99 you can transform your garden into a beautiful Zen style garden for just $59.99 with your Scleranthus biflorus.
Helena says WTF. Jarpedge says what the? They don't let me wear a tutu at the nursery I work at.
Wow, what a terrible nursery.
They should be ashamed of themselves.
Yeah. Everybody should be able to wear a tutu in their nursery.
You should just rock up to work in a pink tutu one day and see what happens. Film it and send it to us.
And then you can come in, and if they sack you, you can come and apply for a job here.
Not guaranteed though, but why not?
So here we have baby's tears. Now, if you've got a shady bald spot in your garden, often those shady spots could become bald because the grass won't grow there, and most of your bushes and plants won't grow there. But what will grow in the shadiest part of your garden is baby's tears, and it makes a beautiful moss-like effect. And your baby's tears in a 6-inch pot is just $10.99. So lovely, healthy baby's tears, just $10.99.
All right, Too Many Plants live sale event. Thanks so much for joining us, everyone. Limited quantities do apply on these items. If you want to bid on that Senkaki Maple valued at $600, bid now. We've only got about 10 minutes to go, so get in nice and quick. It is at a very low price at the moment, and we'll continue on with the sale.
So what we've got here is your native violet. Now your native violet has beautiful little violet flowers virtually all year round, and your native violet is a lovely ground cover, and it grows good in the shade. It doesn't really like the hot sun, but it's great in the shade, great under trees and bushes and things like that. So native violet for year-round little violets. I did a video where a person had this shady spot sort of behind a big retaining wall, and they had a lovely garden bed of it, and it looked absolutely fabulous. It just made that spot perfect for that sort of spot. So native violet, fill up that sort of cold shady area and have little violet flowers all year round. Native violet, just $10.99. So $10.99 for lovely, healthy native violets.
Yeah, what I love about the native violets, they seem to suppress any weeds from being able to get through, don't they? Yeah, if you get them to take over the spot, but the weeds won't get a break after that. They don't get it, yeah. Hey, Harpedge says, ha ha ha, I'll have to pop into town for one and I'll let you guys know how I go on Monday. Chloe says, love the look, spreading some knowledge and a little bit of fun. Nothing wrong with that.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, so here we've got your ornamental grape, and your ornamental grape has great big leaves, probably nearly as big as the palm of my hand, and it can cover a pergola or cover a veranda or cover a fence and make it lush and green. And then what happens in autumn, you get this beautiful burgundy autumn color, and it all turns burgundy and wonderful. So ornamental grapes, fast growing, creates summer cool and shade over the pergola and the veranda. Then autumn, beautiful color in the autumn, then the leaves fall in the autumn and the sun comes through. So it's like It's like a climate control machine, and you can cover a pergola. Like if you've got a pergola with 6 legs on it and you put one of them on each leg, you'll cover your pergola for next to nothing. It's the cheapest building material around, and these 8-inch pots are just $21.99 for 8-inch pot ornamental grapes.
Tutu Mini Plants live sale event. Thanks so much for joining us as we check out our hottest items this week. Limited quantities still apply, and you can purchase any of these at hellohelloplants.com.
5 meters. 5 meters. Sorry, I cut in on you there.
Oh, I just was saying the end of the URL on the website. If they didn't hear it, then it's your fault.
Okay, 5 meters. 5 meters is what this will grow in 1 year. So if you've got an ugly neighbour, say they've been dumping car bodies along the fence there, or maybe they're running around nude and they ain't got any screening or anything there. Whatever is going on next door that you want to block off, this is the one. This you can grow 5 meters in 1 year. So what it likes is no grass or weed competition, no wanting for water, and you could plant these and grow a 5 metre green bushy hedge, put them in about 1.5 metres apart, and you can have a 5 metre green wall blocking off those ugly car bodies or those ugly nude neighbours, whatever it is that you've got that you need to block off. Block it off with evergreen alders fast, 5 metres in 1 year. There's nothing else that works like an evergreen alder, and we've got big ones, like this is about 1.6 metres tall once you subtract the pot, and it is evergreen alder is $69.99. So $69.99, and you've blocked it 5 metres in 1 year. Plenty of water, a little bit of fertiliser, plenty of grass and weed control.
Yeah, it's our Tutu Mini Plants live sale event. Thanks for joining us. Make sure to like, share this live.
Ficus Hilo Flash. So Ficus Hilo Flash, just $1.99. Look at the size of that. It's over 2 metres tall. So if you're looking for a nice big evergreen screen, at Ficus Flash they can grow 1.5 metres in a year. So you could have a 3.5 metre screen. You could be blocking those neighbours. Maybe you've got a 3-storey flat next door and you need to block it off. Your Ficus Flash 16-inch pot, $1.99. Tough, fast, easy to grow, covers the neighbours in a flash. 10-inch pot bay trees. These are about 1.6 metres tall. Really great value. A 10-inch pot bay tree is Laura's bay tree, just $29.99. So that's a crazy price. Bay trees about 1.5 metres tall. 10-inch pot, $29.99.
All right, it's our Tutu Mini Plants live sale event. We'll just try and get through these last few items here, and then we'll jump over to the auction. What do we got now, Chris?
So Michelia Fairy White Magnolia, just $19.99. So $19.99.
Lovely.
Now what it is, what your Michelia Fairy White Magnolia does, have a look at that label there. Look at that. What it does, it has these most beautiful white flowers, and it doesn't have 1 or 2 white flowers. It has many. You could actually describe it. Blossom is when flowers are clustered and mass flowering. So a blossom is a mass flowering. These actually have a white blossom. I mean, you see it up on the screen there, and the thing that you can't see is that this white blossom gives off magnificent fragrance. My daughter's got a hedge of it around her house, and people come and knock on the door and say, "What sort of magnolia is that? It's unbelievable! It's incredible!" When she's got it all in flower. It's amazing.
Yeah. When does it flower?
It flowers in September.
September. Okay,
yeah.
Cool. Soon, coming up
so
soon.
Anyway, so right now they're just $19.99 for the Fairy White Magnolia. So Fairy White Magnolia, $19.99. Grow it as a specimen, grow it as a hedge. Enjoy that amazing white blossom in springtime.
Yep, yes indeed. Welcome to our Tutu Mini Plants live sale event, showing off our hottest items here for the week.
Now you've wondered if you're ever going to see the pearly gates. And so here we've got the pearly gates. So you can see this, you can actually see, look at these, and you're looking at the pearly gates. This is Osmanthus pearly gates. Now what pearly gates does is it has, towards the end of winter, beginning of spring, it has a massive amount of white blossom that is fabulously fragrant. So just covered in white fragrant blossom. And in blossom, these sell like hotcakes, and they normally sell for about $50 each. But right now, the pearly gates are yours. You'll never get a better deal to get into the pearly gates. $24.99, and you've got the pearly gates yourself. So $24.99,
yep.
and these are nice big pearly gates. You'll never ever get the pearly gates for less than $24.99.
That's it. Check it out on the Tutu Mini Plants live sale event. Head over to hellohelloplants.com.au or shop link in the comment section.
Now your red robin Photinia, is the first Photinia to shoot in spring, and these are about to have bright red leaves all over them, and that's what the red robin does. It grows maybe 5 or 6 times a year, and each time it does a growth spurt, the brand new leaves are red, and your red robin is called such because it turns, the whole hedge turns beautiful bright red. So you've got a beautiful bright red hedge, and half a dozen times a year. Also, the Robusta has smelly flowers on it in springtime, bit of an ugly smell in spring, and basically this one here has very few flowers. So red robin, very few flowers, and beautiful bright red several times a year. And at any rate, so your and 12-inch pots. Then look at them; they're nearly 6 foot tall. And $69.99. So $69.99 gets you a 12-inch pot red robin Photinia. That's probably some of the best evergreen value you'll get around the place.
Yeah, welcome to our Tutu Mini Plants live sale event. Checking out our hottest items for this week with Tutu Mini Plants. All right, cool. Let's get on to the next item here. So that's your red robins. That's the 2 sizes, is it? We looked at both sizes.
No, that's the one size.
That's a
now
16.
We do have a big small size.
We are going to jump over to the auction very shortly, Chris. We'll have to interrupt the sale and.
I've only got 2, 4, 6 plants to go.
Yeah, but Barry and Reese are ready to battle it out.
Okay. Now, what you've got to explain to people how they might.
All right, so the time. I'll just say it now because it's 50 seconds on the timer. But Chris does want to finish. There's about 4 items to go, so don't worry about the timer, guys. You can keep bidding. Put in your highest bid now. 10 cents minimum bid, $10 maximum bid. Put in your bids now, and Chris will jump over to see what the highest bidder is, and then he'll strike that gavel down 3 times. 3 times highest bidder wins, basically.
Yeah. Now what we've got here is beautiful red robin Photinias. They're the same as what I was talking about in the 12-inch pots, and we sold a couple of hundred of these yesterday. So your 8-inch pot red robin, just $26.99. So $26.99 gets you an 8-inch pot red robin.
Matthew says hi. It's Matthew from Whyalla, Peninsula Backyard Veggies.
Right.
Do you know Matthew, or
what's that?
Do you know that person, or
what do you say?
Hi, it's Matthew from Whyalla, Peninsula Backyard Veggies.
No, I don't know.
Maybe say hello then.
Yeah, hello. How you going, mate?
Cheers.
Hey, Matthew.
And then Harlem says, hey guys. Hello, Harlem. All right, Chris, just keep going.
Hello, Harlem. Yeah.
Just keep going.
Okay. So silver sheen potassium, 16-inch pot. Look at the size of that. You could block out the neighbours, block out the street, block out whatever you want with big silver sheen potassium, 16-inch pot. Just $169.99.
All right, keep pouring in the bids, guys.
$169.99, and what happens?
No, just keep going with the sale. We'll let them know. Pour in your bids, guys. Don't worry about the timer. The auction's gone berserk now.
Okay.
A lot of dark horses have jumped in. Andy's jumped in. He's your highest bidder at the moment.
So $169.99. So $169.99 for your silver sheen potassium. Fabulous value. I've never had bigger, better, bushier Photinias. Potassiums for $169.99.
Andy's gone all guns blazing. He knows the true value of a Senkaki Maple. Because once that Senkaki Maple gets a little bit older, it's going to add tens of thousands of dollars to your property. A feature tree like that, they're not common, are they, the Senkaki Maple? That's not an easy thing to get.
Yeah,
he knows the real value. Go, Andy.
8-inch pot Lombardy poplar. This is a tall, skinny poplar that has that beautiful golden autumn colour. If you keep the grass and weeds away from this, pump the water into it, give it a little bit of fertiliser, you're going to have yourself a 3-metre tree in as little as 12 months. So plant these, transform your property, put them up, make an avenue, put them up the driveway. And Lombardy poplars, cheap, $11.99, beautiful 8-inch pots. They're better than bare rooted. And they're 5 foot tall, and they're $11.99.
All right, let's go nice and quick on these 4 items, please, Chris. The auction room's gone berserk. There's dark horses everywhere.
So cherry laurel, 3 foot tall, 3 foot tall cherry laurel. This is the tough evergreen hedge. If you're looking, and also classy. A lot of people don't want red tips or purple tips or colourful tips. They just want lovely green evergreen. They want just beautiful green evergreen. So if you want a beautiful green evergreen that's fast growing, that's tough, that's big, that grows 3 and 4 meters tall, grow a really grand hedge with this, and it withstands frost. You see them when you watch that show Escape to the Country. They're all over England in the coldest, most miserable parts of England. These make a beautiful evergreen hedge that doesn't lose its leaves in the winter. So cherry laurel, 10-inch pot, beautiful big plants, $59.99. So $59.99 for your cherry laurel.
Yep. 3 more items to get through, guys. Hang in there. Keep your bids going, and your top bidder will win.
Now, a beautiful 16-inch pot smaragd conifer. Smaragd conifer is a beautiful conical shaped conifer that doesn't grow too big, has lovely soft foliage. Beautiful plant, 16-inch pot, just $129.99. So $129.99. Smaragd conifer, 16-inch pot, great value, just $129.99.
Thanks, guys, for getting through. 2 more items to go, guys.
Now, sweet viburnums are one of the best hedges to grow on the south side of a house or south side of the fence where it's a bit shady, or maybe under a tree. One of the best hedges around. So your sweet, and this one here is a special form of the sweet viburnum. It's called dense fence. Now, dense fence has shorter internodal spaces. It's much denser than your normal. And what your dense fence is good for? Your dense fence is really good if you want to have a hedge that you don't have to, it's like a sweet viburnum that doesn't need to be trimmed too often. It's also a little bit more sun hardy. It won't sunburn or anything like that. So very sun hardy, lovely luscious foliage, but dense and tight. And these are beautiful big dense fence for a not so dense price. So you've got the dense fence, and the dense fence in the 10-inch pot, just $49.99. That's good. They could be, the dense fences could be a bit expensive, but for $49.99 you cannot go wrong. So $49.99, dense fence, $49.99.
All right, last item, guys. Keep the bids going in there if you want to be the top bidder, and is currently the top bidder with the 10% bid. Just go, Chris, get that last one out of the way. You've caused all the excitement's finished. Now just get that out of the way, and then we can do the auction.
Weeping Lily Pilly. So you're Weeping Lily Pilly. The excitement will start again.
Maybe.
Yeah, I could show them a bit of leg or something like that.
They've all gone into apathy.
Get that excitement
They've
going.
gone into apathy. They're waiting for the gavel to come down.
Okay, so Weeping Lily Pilly. Now, you'd expect to pay, look at the size of that, look at the health and the quality. Look at these beautiful, healthy Weeping Lily Pillies, lovely, healthy, luscious Weeping Lily Pillies. And normally you'd pay $16.99. These are $12.99. Plant them a metre apart. Once established, these can grow 1.5 meters a year. If you need a beautiful green wall to block off those units or flats next door, to shield yourself, to knock out the wind, these do absolutely fabulously. And in the Melbourne climate, they don't have many berries. These are beautiful cutting growing Weeping Lily Pillies, and they are just $10.99, and that's it.
All right, so we're going to jump over to the auction. We're about 5 minutes late for the gavel striking, and most of the action happened, Chris, when you were doing those last few items. So the auction was sitting at $150, and it jumped up to $211 with Andy Juan and Daniel Gatt battling it out neck and neck, and looks like Daniel might have just walked away. But the room jumped from 39 people up to 167, I think it was. And yeah, it might be at its tether now, and we'll see if anyone wants to go higher. So you're bidding on a $599. Do you want to show
let's
people
have a look. Here
$599.
Here's our maple here.
Senkaki Maple? Yep.
It's nearly 3 meters tall, beautiful Senkaki, fabulous red stems. Really beautiful Senkaki maple, and it is just, this is a $599 maple. I'm just about to put it under the hammer. Right now it's $211. So if you want to make a bid, if you want to be the winner of this maple, whack on $10 or maybe a couple of $10, do a couple of $10 bids, but whack your bids on right now because it goes under the hammer. And when we go under the hammer, the computer sort of slows down. So you've really got to get in and go for it now. and some person is probably going to get this for under half price.
Yep, so it's at a third of the retail cost, and basically we are still open to bids is what Chris is saying. So if you want to put a bid in, go for it right now, and then we'll start striking down that gavel.
Sorry, I have a question. Because now we have the promo is online, if you spend over to $99, you get free delivery. Is this considered as online?
Oh, it is. This is definitely online. So if
repeat that back what Mickey just said, because no one would have heard that.
So what it is, if you spend over $299 online today or anytime this week with Hello Hello, you get a $100 weeping cherry for free and free delivery, and this would be considered an online purchase. And if it doesn't make $2.99, you could buy something else, add to it, get on the phone, pay for your maple, add to it with something else. We'll chuck in a $100 cherry and we'll do a free delivery. So it's $149 worth of value. So basically, and what's going to happen right now is I'm going to put this under the hammer, and we're going to, and you can keep, and I'm going to keep, for as long as you keep bidding, I'll keep hammering on this table.
All right, $600 of value. Let's get stuck into it. $600 of value right now, going at $212.80. $600 of value going right now. Going once, Chris.
$212.80 going once. That beautiful Senkaki
Andy, you are in the lead. Daniel, are you going to come back with another 10-cent bid?
Yeah, look, just wait.
We're not loving those 10-cent bids, but you can do it.
$212.80 going
$212.80 going twice. We do have a lag on the website. It does take a little bit longer to get the prices update here. All right, we've gone up $213.80. Daniel's come back hard.
$213.80 going
$1 for a $600 maple. He's put in a $1 bid.
Well under half price.
Well under half price.
$213.80 going twice.
Free delivery if you meet the $299 threshold. This is for a $600 feature tree that's going to add tens of thousands of dollars of value to your property in 10 years.
I'd whack $10 on it right now.
Oh my gosh, you get okay, if we get to $299, you get a free weeping cherry. Not to encourage the price going high. Okay, we did. Daniel's just gone $10 down.
$225 going once.
$225 going once for a $600 weeping. Gosh, it's not a weeping tree. But you do win a weeping cherry if you go over to $299.
If it goes off for $225, I'll be the one doing the weeping.
Yeah, that's right. You haven't got a weeping cherry yet. Daniel's in the lead.
$225 going twice.
Andy's gone into apathy. You're going to come back, Andy. This is your chance. Get this beautiful feature tree at an incredible price.
$225.
Might be gone. Yep. Garden Ferry. Let's see. It's a very slow website. $600. Are you at twice?
I think I'm at twice.
All right. I think it may be it. Let's do it and then refresh.
200.
Yeah. Oh no. Andy's come back.
$230 going
Oh my
once.
gosh. Andy's taken Daniel
look at
out.
this. Even Harry's getting excited. Look.
Yeah, you've caused some excitement to Harry. So we've got to go once on 230. Here we go. Going once for 230. We have to just wait. The website's very slow.
Going once for 230.
$600 of feature tree on the line. We're at $230.10. Daniel's not letting go. He must outwit Andy.
$230.10 going once.
It's a psychological bid at 10 cents. Keeping it low. Going twice at $230.10.
Going twice.
Andy, you're going to let it go. Are you going to let it go with a 10-cent bid?
$230.20 going once.
All right, the 10-cent bid is on.
The
We can do
10-cent
this all
war
day.
is on.
Andy and Daniel, neck and neck. Anyone else want to come in that's
what
watching
we need
this?
right now is a dark horse to come in.
Dark horse come in and destroy the day.
Yeah, $10.
Don't forget, $299 takes you to a free weeping cherry and free delivery.
$230.20 going once.
$230 for a $600 Senkaki Maple.
$230.40.
Andy's back. Andy and Daniel neck and neck, just popping the 10-cent machine gun bidding out.
$230.40 going once.
Maybe for Andy. Looks like Daniel's out. Daniel's walking away. He's given up. You've made the dog excited. $230.40. Okay, $231. Daniel's back. Sorry, Daniel. All right, Andy, you're out. Andy's walking away. Andy's sad. He's letting it go. $231.40. going, I'm going to say it now. I might say it twice. Maybe I'll do the gavel.
$231.40
going once. All right, Daniel, and we're going to go twice. Go twice.
$231.40 going twice.
It's going to Daniel, and he's walking away. It looks like he might have walked away. Yeah, and I think that's it. Daniel twice, the third. Oh, we need another refresh, do we? Yeah, Daniel's got it. 231. Oh wait, 231.50.
231.50 going once.
Any suppressed bids? It's a $600 Senkaki Maple. And 231.50 going twice.
231.50 going twice.
I think the auctioneer's turned off the bidding, so it doesn't happen anymore. $231.50. I don't know what we're up to.
$231.50 going.
No, 70 cents. Andy is back.
$231.70 going once.
All right, Andy. Maybe you got to have a look at that Senkaki Maple again.
Yeah. $231.80 going once. Who's on top now?
I don't know. It's Daniel or Andy.
So $231.90 going once.
90 cents. Yeah.
$231.90 going twice.
It's going to be the 20. Here we go.
$231.90.
Yeah, got to do one more. That could be it. Is this on the third? Is it a third strike? 232 at Andy.
232 going once.
Once. Cami, you got to head over to helloplants.com.au. Get in there right now, very quickly. helloplants.com.au.
Going twice.
Get to the live. Get to the live. Going twice. 233.10.
233.10 going once.
$600 Senkaki feature tree on the line.
$233.10 going twice.
It's a third of the price.
Have a look at this amazing Senkaki Maple, 2.5 meters tall, rare grafted maple. Down to your local nursery, this will be $600 for sure. So it's 2.5 meters tall, a rare grafted maple, going for $233.30.
Yep, 30 cents going, 40 cents now. Andy's back.
$233.40 going once. $233.40 going twice.
Looks like Andy's got this.
$233.
Oh, wait, 70 cents.
$233.70 going once.
Andy's in the lead again.
$233.70.
Might need to whack a few tens down to put your opponents into apathy.
Yeah.
Going twice on that.
$233.70 going twice.
234.70. Daniel's back with a vengeance.
$234.70 going once.
235.80. Daniel.
$235.80 going once.
You gonna let him have it, Andy?
$235.80 going twice.
Yep.
Looks like Andy's gonna get
Andy's walking.
$235.80 going.
237.10.
$237.10 going once.
It's Daniel and Andy. They're still going. They're doing small bids.
Yeah, good on them.
Good on them. That's the way it was meant to be.
$237.10 going twice.
Did Cami make it to the room? 237.20.
$237.20 going once.
No dark horses want to take it. Wow, we're jumping up quick now.
240.10 going once.
It's gone extreme here on the bidding.
240.10 going twice. 240.10.
240.10 going twice.
It's gone twice.
Oh, has it? Okay, well let's see. It takes a long time to refresh. 240.20 with Andy. Going once. Smack. 240.20.
240.20 going once.
No, okay, yep, going twice.
240.20 going
yep,
twice.
All right, Andy might have won it. We just need this refresh. 240.20. Oh, Daniel, come back.
241.20 going once.
There you go. There you go. 241.30. Andy won't let it go.
241.30 going. Is that 241.30 going once?
Yeah, it went up once. Yeah.
241.30 going once.
Come on, Cami.
241.30 going twice.
Get in there, Cami. Oops, I've lost the. In all the excitement, the page disappeared. Now let's get it back. It's very slow. There's hundreds of people in the room now. All right, let's go. Have you gone 241.30 once yet, Chris?
241.30 going once.
Excellent. All right, Andy, you've got this.
241.30 going twice.
Nah, Daniel's back. 242.50.
242.50 going once.
Looks like Daniel's not going away, Andy. You might need it. Oh, Shin's come in.
240.
You've had a dark horse there, Shin at 10 cents.
242.50 going once.
All right, Andy, you got this 243.70.
243.70 going once.
$600 maple on the line, trying to keep it low, guys.
243.80 going once.
$600 of value.
243.80 going twice.
243.80.
243.80.
Is it the third strike? Nah, 245.10.
245.10 going once.
Andy won't let go. Daniel won't let go.
Going twice.
You want to come back in, Shin? Cammy, you want to have a go?
245.20 going.
What are we up to? 245.20 going once, is it?
245.20 going once.
There you go.
245.20. 245.30 going once.
245.30.
245.30
This is how quickly Hello Plants makes money.
245.40 going once. 245.40 going twice.
245.90. Shin.
245.90 going once.
Go, Shin. You got a dark horse, Shin.
245.90 going twice.
All right, Andy's back. He's not letting it go.
246 going once. 246 going twice.
Is that twice? All right, now all we need is 246 on the third strike. And Andy, who's hung in there the whole time, could have it. Nah, Daniel's back.
246.10 going once. This is the biggest battle we've ever had.
Yeah.
246.10 going twice.
It'll keep going. Yes, don't forget $2.99 and you get a free weeping cherry and free delivery as well. All right, Andy's back with a vengeance. 246.60 going once, Chris?
Yeah, 246.60 going once.
All right, Andy, you might have this. You've hung in there, Andy. Daniel has as well. All right, going twice on that. 246.
Who's going to get it? Andy, 246.60 going twice. 246.60. Is it going to stop at 246.60? Is that the last bid?
Oh, okay. Now
246.70 going once.
Daniel's back. I'm losing my voice, Daniel. Put in a bigger
246.70 going twice. 246.80 going once.
Andy's back. Andy's back. All right.
246.80
That's all right. We don't have things
twice.
to do. We don't have a business to run. Don't worry. Just keep going. 10 cents, guys. We can keep 246.90.
246.90 going once.
The amount of wages that are getting used for these 10-cent bids. No, I'm just kidding. Keep going.
246.90 going twice. How many people in the room, Emlyn?
There was 167 in the room.
Now we're probably up to 346.
It's getting somewhere. Yeah, I don't know actually. Do we know what's in there? Whoa, there's 400 people in there.
400 people in there.
There's only 2 people bidding though.
And all I could do is put up 10 cents at a time.
Well, Shin, there was a dark horse. I'd love to see Shin come back. Look, let me just say this bidding's probably going to go on for a long time. If you are, someone come in, just put these 2 into apathy. Yeah, chuck a few 10, just do like 4 10s in a row.
Whoever wants to win it, just machine gun a few 10s.
Because even if you get it for $2.99, you're at half price, and you've also secured a $100 weeping cherry.
Yeah.
And you've gotten free delivery, which is also $40 of value.
But what I reckon,
so I think at this point you're at a loss at $2.48.
No, actually, look, just have fun. Just have fun. Just do whatever, and I reckon it's going to go off for under half price.
That's right.
So 248.50 going once.
Andy.
248.50 going twice.
I'm going for all of you.
Don't mess around. Get those bids in because my arm's getting sore. 248.50.
248.50. 248.60.
248.60 going once. I've made another
Daniel,
10
it's all right.
cents.
Yeah, you can have it, Daniel. All right, 248.60 going to Daniel, going twice.
What can you buy these days with 10 cents?
Nothing. Oh wow, there's a bit of a
I remember when you could buy a Coke for 15 cents.
Really?
Yeah.
What about 10 cents a litre petrol? That would have existed at some point?
I remember I used to fill up my motorbike for 35 cents with petrol and oil because it was a 2-stroke, and I thought I was being ripped off.
Wow, Daniel and Andy are going hard now.
So 249.20 going once.
That could be the same person actually.
249, you reckon they're bidding against each other? Someone with a split personality bidding against each other.
249.30. They obviously don't really want it though, because they're just doing 10 cents.
249.30 going twice.
They want the lowest price possible. We get it. 249.30 going twice, Andy. And we're taking that. It's taken so long to refresh.
I reckon it's jamming up with all those 10 cent
400 bids. People there. 255.30. Wow. That's what I mean. You see, they're going harder now.
Yeah.
They're really giving it everything they got. 275. Oh wow! Now you got some proper bids.
275.30.
Cam and Colin.
Going once.
All right, put us out of our misery, boys.
275.30.
Chuck those boys
twice.
in apathy. 270. Oh, Andy and Daniel, you had such a good crack.
275.30.
You gonna come back, Andy or Daniel?
Come on, Andy. Come on, Daniel.
Shin,
Give
where
up
are you,
now.
Shin? Cammy, come
Another
back.
10 cents.
That's it. That's it. Cam, you got. I think it's it. Go.
275.30 going.
Yeah, it's done.
What are we up
It's
to?
done. 275.30. 3
Go.
strikes. You're out. Oh, Cam came out of nowhere. Good job, guys. Congratulations, Cam. And
So there we are. Let's have a look at this maple.
Daniel and Andy were playing in the small league
this
too much.
maple here. Have a look at this maple here. Look at this maple here. I'm 1.8 metres tall. It's nearly twice as tall as me. And it's just been sold for $275.30. Retail price $599. So we've all had a bit of fun, and somebody's got himself a really good tree on the cheap. Now, if you're buying this online, if you go buy a couple of bags of potting mix or something like that, you can get free delivery out to Ballarat, Bendigo, Traralgon. Because right now, if you spend $2.99 online, you get a free $100 Japanese maple and free delivery over most of Victoria.
Yeah, that's a good point, Cam. Congratulations on winning. And yeah, if you just spend another $25, you'll get free delivery and you'll get the free weeping cherry. So just get a couple of bags of potting mix, as Chris said, or 3 bags. Yeah, that'll get you up over $2.99. And congratulations. And thanks to everyone who played. That was a bit of fun. Thank you so much. And we'll be back with another live this Monday, Standard Eastern. What is it? Eastern Standard Time, 12 p.m. And we'll have a live Q&A with Chris where you can ask Chris any gardening or plant-related questions, get some plant advice. If you prefer a one-to-one consultation with Chris, you can do that. Head over to Hello Hello Plants and click on our free garden design service where you can have 45-minute one-to-one consultation, get your garden design with Chris.
Now, next Friday, we're going to present another whole giant heap of bargains at lunchtime. Together with, we'll pick a beautiful auction item, and we'll have a fabulous auction item, and it may go off cheap again. It goes off cheap every week, doesn't it?
What's that, the auction item?
Yeah, the auction item seems
yeah,
to go off
it didn't even go off for half price.
Yeah, lately.
Less than half price.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Cammy says, woohoo. And then Cammy says, I actually planted one last week, the Senkaki Maple.
Wow.
There you go. I don't know if it's the same. Is it Cammy? Actually, Cammy, is that you? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, I just put 2 and 2 together. Cammy is the one who came in on TikTok and wanted to have a bid. And came in and got it done, got the job done for us. Thanks, Cammy. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Now I got 2. Yeah, great. Fantastic feature tree. And like I said earlier in the live, I've seen people put lights underneath them and pointing up, and they look really awesome.
And there's probably not a better tree to put a light under because it gives you beautiful colours all year, including brilliant red stems in the winter.
Yeah, they look absolutely stunning. So congratulations to you, Cammy. Good job, got 2. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining us. Make sure smash that like button before we leave, especially for Chris smashing that gavel so many times. Hit the like button now. We're about to turn the live off, and thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you. Bye.